Hey everyone. Howdy.
I was
They're gonna
fucking-
revolt.
That was really Canadian.
Expression of putting L in
Howdy.
that too.
The way I said both of those things was pretty Canadian.
Both.
By Canadian, you mean
Both.
lit and poppin'.
Limp, popping, cracking, all that fucking shit, right? All
Off
that shit.
chain.
Pretty much.
Howdy.
Holding. I don't know how she says it.
Howdy.
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 It's the way she says both with an L in it.
Both.
That's like,
It's
We
like
got-
my mind can't make up if I want to say both or bowl.
it's weird.
It's like, is it a
Both.
couch or a coach?
It's a coach.
It's a cooch. It's terrible. It's terrible. That sounds like genitalia. It's
Honestly, it kind of does. I'm really sorry, but on it, like, can you blame me? Look at the education that I'm getting.
like being educated in memes. I don't know.
That's
did,
right.
And
you
they
tell
pack
Crown
a
about that?
punch.
No, I didn't. I'm too
You know she's going to college
embarrassed.
for fucking memes?
For memes, what, a communications degree?
Yeah. She's getting graded on memes.
Degree. I love that.
Well,
I'm not
this is
calling
how
it
you get.
memology anymore.
She's getting graded on memes.
It's
That's what her-
true, Kraut.
That's what her teacher's
get
grading her
graded
on.
on a meme. Mhm.
Wow. So all you do is post memes.
She wanted me to make a meme, so I did.
On Imgur.
I don't see
And,
what the big deal is.
she grew-
I mean, people have been using memes to communicate for thousands of years. What do you think hieroglyphs are?
Hieroglyphs are memes?
Yeah, Egyptian memes.
Well,
Egyptian memes.
Think about it.
it's pretty sad. I don't really want to think about it. I actually recently wrote a report for that class, which needed actual structure and content and citations and not an image off of Imager. So I was pretty excited about that. That I wasn't making a meme or a GIF to be graded on.
That's so weird. And you've got nothing but, straight A's on memes so far, right?
100% all the way. Like, not even close to getting 99. Just straight up 100 all the way through. Like, fucking plowing this shit.
Plowing?
If you didn't get 100 on your meme,
Plowing,
you would have
he
been
says.
bullied out of this Discord.
I would have been. Actually, I got my report back today, the mark. And I got 100, obviously, because I'm intelligent and stuff when it comes to memes.
The fuck?
And my teacher gave me feedback, but I couldn't read it.
Why?
Well, half of it was cut off.
Half of it was cut off.
I think Vamp has a photo. I think she edited out my name.
I did.
You should put it on screen.
No, they sent you feedback,
Uh-huh.
but it got cut off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And this is the people trying to teach you to communicate with people.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
I lost my
the
shit.
The college system is so fucking useless. It's
I am not
It's
even sure
pretty
if I want to go back.
It's a pretty good meme, huh?
Hold on, I sent it to Blossom in DMs with my lovely edit. Because I was trying to
I sent
figure
it to
out-
Vamp. I was like, oh my god, I was like, I got 100. I was like, but wait, I can't read her feedback. It's cut off at the end of the page.
And I was
What
trying to
does it
decipher
mean?
what it said, and what I got is definitely not what was intended.
that's fucking useless. I don't know.
It's really fucking useless, yeah.
Yo.
So, did you talk to her about that at all, ma'am?
Well, she's honestly a legend. I don't want to bother her.
What?
The videos
I'm-
that she posts are amazing. Like she'll be like sitting down and talking about what we're gonna be doing for the week, and her dog will be like panting in her mic, and I can't hear her. It's so fucking good. I love it.
So
This
I
this
love
is
it.
the
Be okay.
feedback she got.
This
I'm
is
with-
meme education.
I agree 100% with McCurwin. She's a master memer and you got trolled.
What the fuck?
Pizza ovens.
I mean, the thing where you blocked out. All right, I got that. That looks terrible.
I know.
But her
That's a
other stuff
blossom.
also looks really terrible.
Like, I was sitting here trying to decipher it, and the only words I could figure out were "and I'm with pizza."
The only word I can make out is pizza, and it's because my report was on it.
It was
Pizza.
on pizza. Like, the last part, I got butts and anal out of it. I don't know how. But
Yeah,
I can't
I-
see it.
I wrote a report on it.
You
Delicious
wrote,
pizza.
you wrote a whole report.
Mhm.
On pizza.
Oh god, this fucking class. This is like everything I ever told people.
I'm living it. I'm living proof.
One day college is going to be reduced down to making a meme and your fucking, the teacher just stamping an A on that shit.
Yeah. Do you remember when what was it? What would have been fall semester first started up back in September, and I sent you a screenshot of a progress bar, like experience points, like leveling up.
Yeah.
That's still a thing. When I know I'm done the course, when the bar is at 100%, that means I'm done. I did everything. I
That's
read
how you
everything.
know?
I handed everything in, and that's how I know.
Does she play a little tune and say you leveled up?
I wish it did. Does like a little chime or something when I
That's
like
fucking
ding, ding,
terrible.
ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is pretty terrible.
That's fucking terrible. That shouldn't be allowed. Doesn't surprise me that it's allowed, but that shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, I can understand what they're doing. I guess they're trying to make like the school's user interface as easy as possible, because there are some older people that tend to go back to school and they're probably not used to using
They
computers.
understand experience bars?
Well,
what's-
when you make it that way,
And
Yeah,
how many
I
of
don't get
these
it.
old people are like, I need to learn how to make these memes.
Yeah.
I'll take
Is
a
it
class
GIF
on
or GIF?
Memes are like
Ugh.
mosquito nets.
That's killing me.
Yeah, so that's my life and my education.
Congratulations.
Thank you, the government of Canada,
paying
for
for
organizing
this.
such a
She's-
facility for me to learn from.
She's basically already a doctor.
Oh my god, somebody else's school does it too. May F was here. Says, to be fair, the student portal for my school does the same thing. Gives you a progress bar for the week, and you look at the assignments and documentation. Yes, you must use the same website that I do for my school.
A web. Where your school is a website?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
it's hosted by a thing called Brightspace, and they work with different colleges and universities to make their content readily available for students. It's used like at least all over Canada. I don't know if the states use it, but
This is one of those online enrollee course things, right?
yeah.
yeah, online courses are a thing.
Yeah. This explains the level up bar.
Mr.
And
Curran is flexing.
the memory.
Just because you go to Harvard doesn't mean you can just flex on me like that. Fuck off.
Fucking, I can't believe a school would have real books. What a bunch of fucking idiots out there. God.
Oh yeah, my textbook finally came in the mail today, so I'm pretty excited.
Oh, did you get it back from America? Didn't they send
It
it
was
to
all
America?
chewed up.
Yeah, it got delivered somewhere in Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
which is not the country that I reside in.
No,
The
see
country
again,
of
it's one thing to get
Pennsylvania.
it to the wrong. It's bad enough when it goes to the wrong address, or the wrong street, or the wrong town, or the wrong state, or the wrong province. They got the wrong fucking country.
Country.
And
So
they
I
wanna grade your
contacted them.
memes.
Yeah, I contact them. I'm like, yo, I was like, I ain't in that country. It's like, where's my book? They're like, oh, yeah, we're gonna have to reroute that to you.
No
And
shit.
we don't have a tracking label to provide to you. So you're
Fuck
just gonna
off.
have to wait and hope you get it. So I had to contact my instructor and was like, yo, I don't have a textbook and this project is due next week. What do I do? So she lent me a textbook, brand new, still in the shrink wrap. Just lent it to me. She's like, here, take this. You get your book in the mail, just drop it back off at campus. I was like, all right, cool. So I get my book today, the one that I found online. Used. It's got stamps all over it.
The
Says-
book?
It says used book with stamps all over it.
They just mailed the book. They didn't put it in anything?
No, it came in a little envelope mailer, but the
Okay.
book itself has like stamps. Like on the page it
They
says
just keep the shit shut.
it was just like, yeah.
It's just,
But I got it.
But you got it.
I got the book, guys. I finally got it. Are they collectible stamps? No, they're just like various different labels from different, I don't know, libraries that must have owned this book in the past. So it's kind of sad because I get to hand back this fresh, brand new textbook, never been used before, has
Give
my
her the
fucking
other
Bruce
one.
Cheeto fingers all over it. I get to keep mine. So, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I'm so lucky.
Lucky you. The fucking. I don't know. The only. Well. I was gonna say the only thing worse would be if you went to like Tampa. Somebody said that Canada is tied into the thing too. Anyway, I'm talking about that virus thing.
Right. I'm so
Apparently
glad that
tied
is coming.
to Canada.
Yeah, please kill me. I'm ready.
Oh, you're glad
Please, I
you're glad
welcome
it's
it.
coming through.
Somebody
No.
cough on me, damn it. I can't live this way anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if there's.
I don't
Again,
co-
this
I don't
isn't
have
a.
contact
It isn't a
with
quick
humans.
death. From what I've seen, there are people like they've already been deceased and they're like fucking convulsing and shit, and it doesn't look
Oh,
good. Like dead people convulsing is rough.
Yeah, hardcore death rattles.
oh no! It turns everybody into the Grudge.
Not that it might be turning. All right, the thing that I've got so far is that people are they're akinning this, namely to Resident Evil shit, and I think it's because of the logo of the
Umbrella Corp. Fuck yeah.
logo of the company is the same, pretty much as the fucking Umbrella Corp from Resident Evil, and that's a bad sign.
Everybody
That's
call
no
me
good.
Alice.
You aren't alive yet,
Oh,
or you're not re-alive yet.
okay. Okay. Ooh. Herb Tarlick says, my wife is an ER nurse here in Ontario, and healthcare workers are rattled. Fucking right, I would be too. Apparently, there was like some sneaky ass people around here getting. Is Kraft still here? You want to fill us in on that?
Sorry,
Wait,
I'm
was
really
there-
sad.
How many people died?
I'm gonna Google this quickly, just
Is
so
the
I can
coronavirus-
get it.
39 people cured, 40-ish have died.
I just read this randomly a year ago. Yeah. Here we go. CBC. So, I'll post this in normal conversation. When was this? Not even a year ago. 2 people arrested in Canada for stealing lab samples.
I remember the story.
Specifically for stealing lab samples.
Yep.
A
Well,
researcher-
weaponized.
a researcher-
Weaponized viruses.
A researcher with ties to China was recently escorted out of the National Microbiology Lab in Winnipeg amid a RCMP investigation into what is being described as a possible policy breach.
Mm-hmm.
This doctor and her husband and an unknown number of her students from China were removed from Canada's only level 4 lab on July 5th is equipped to work with the most serious and deadly human and animal diseases. Oh boy.
So it's just a storage facility for all the bad shit.
Pretty much. Every country has one of these. At least every big country. Where you keep,
And-
like, shit you don't want to have go public, like smallpox, stuff like that.
All right, and how were these guys arrested? Where were they? What were they doing? They had samples.
They took
Yes.
samples out of the lab and China.
They took them to China.
Yep, for further research. Countries keep these samples to make bioweapons, basically.
If you have the appropriate credentials, basically anyone can order samples of the majority of bacteria and viruses. So the ones that they were there to take were obviously at least BSL 3 or 4. They're the kind that have been are either highly infectious or weaponizable. You know how they have those weaponized strains of anthrax and things like that.
So those are the two possibilities. Either it got smuggled in from abroad and got out of control due to lax security standards, or they got it from eating bat soup.
All right, that was the thing they were saying not to talk about before. And all right, what is the thing with bat soup? Why would you get this from bat soup?
Okay, virus is like the time. It's when people eat animal products from animals that have been kept under some pretty nasty conditions. You remember the swine flu or the bird flu? Those were pigs that were kept in like tight, compact spaces where diseases spread amongst the pigs. Chickens kept in tight, compact spaces where diseases spread amongst chickens. And if you have enough of that, enough of diseases, enough filth, and you don't have sanitary conditions, diseases tend to jump from animals to people, and then it spreads.
Like mad cow as well.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
mad
mad cow was a different. Mad cow was a different. That's where they fed cows to cows and thought it was a good idea, and instead it caused a really nasty disease. So that was a completely different thing.
Way to go, Europe.
I wonder who thought that shit up.
Well, it was industry process because if you slaughter cows, you always have something left, certain organs and shit like that you can't sell to the public.
I'll
they
tell you.
ground those up into a paste and fed them back to the cows.
I'll tell you who thought that up. Somebody who graduated from Canadian memology.
Probably.
I don't fucking deal with none of this biohazard shit, so y'all can fly the fuck out of here with that.
But another way to get a disease from an animal is if you eat an animal or fuck an animal or whatever that is a wild animal that might actually also live in unsanitary conditions, be it eating a monkey, eating some kind of wild whatever, And in the part of China where that virus came from, people eat bat soup. And the thing about catching a disease from a wild animal, you only get it if you don't properly cook, prepare that animal, right? If you, say, eat a raw gorilla or a raw chimpanzee. Guess how bat soup is made in Wuhan?
How do they make bat soup?
This is not a joke. They take the living bat and, while it is alive, dump it into boiling water. You can literally hear it scream as it is boiled alive, and then they serve you that.
So and that thing is like shitting and pissing in that soup and everything as it's dying.
Oh yeah, it could have all sorts of things on it, and then you're supposed to drink the soup, and then pick out the back and bat and gnaw the meat off.
Yeah, fuck Wu-Tang Village.
Yeah, that sounds not appetizing.
Or sanitary.
Yeah, that sounds.
And bats are known to carry diseases to 60 different viruses, so it is a possibility.
That was the thing. Rabies was a big thing with bats that I remember.
Yeah, so that's the second possibility for how the virus came to people.
Feeding the bat soup.
Bats spread a lot of disease, and with certain things like rabies, the vectors for the disease, they can have the disease without ever getting sick and then pass it on.
So they're just a bunch of patient zeros.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I
Okay.
can't remember what the exact word is for a species that can courier the virus without getting sick, but there is a specific word for it.
Immune?
No, they're not
A carrier?
immune.
You mean like a mosquito that carries malaria?
Yeah.
I don't know the word myself, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is it the host? I don't think it's the host. I think it's the carrier or some shit. I don't know. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a. I feel like it could be a possibility. The bat soup thing.
Mhm.
But it's much more alluring with the espionage aspect. It's much
That
more
they
interesting that way.
stole something to experiment themselves and lost control of it.
Yeah.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
Which do you think's more likely?
I don't want to speculate. We won't know until outsiders figured it out. Because one thing is already clear: the Chinese are lying to the world about how many people got sick.
Well, this isn't even the first time. They lied about the SARS outbreak as well. And that allowed it to escape international borders and become, the chat has it, asymptomatic. An asymptomatic carrier is somebody that gets the disease and doesn't present symptoms, it just passes it on. But anyway, that was part of the problem with SARS and swine flu. All these people were getting sick and they weren't reporting it. So nobody knew how big it was until it overflowed. And they think that there's a similar problem with this coronavirus situation. And the thing has an R naught of 4. So for every person that gets infected, they're expecting that person to pass it on to 4 other people. So you can understand how something like that could get out of control unless it's very thoroughly looked into and managed. Naomi Diaz in the chat says that she was talking to a friend in China and they're saying like over 800 deaths.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
That's
I
a lot
guarantee
of
you,
deaths.
however many deaths and cases China is reporting is not the real number.
People should also know one thing. At least 2,000 people have so far recovered from the disease. Now, that might not sound like much or whatever, but what that means in case of a virus is that it is now possible, and in the case of a flu virus, we shouldn't forget that flu virus, it means that it is possible to make a vaccine now. But it will take a while to make it. But once people recover from a flu virus like this, it is possible to make a flu shot. So that's going to come sometime. This year, probably even.
ADSF Satellite in the chat says that the R naught per Hong Kong, according to a Hong Kong scientist, is 2.19. Well, I'm less likely to trust that than Western prediction. Yeah, than Western predictions, which gauged it at 3.6 to 4. Based on the infection patterns that they're seeing.
Even 1 to 1 isn't something that you really want, but 1 to 2 is no good. If it's 1 to 4, that's definitely no fucking good. I'm just.
Well, there are worse things. I mean, I think Spanish influenza had an R factor of 8.
Jesus.
That's why it killed a third. That's why it killed a third of Europe.
How quick is this thing moved? And got legs on itself, and
it's already been. They're already finding. They're already finding it in 28 countries.
Mm-hmm.
When
Is
it
when the
co- where?
outbreak started, like reporters and stuff that were over to cover the Hong Kong
Riots.
stuff. Yeah. They jumped on planes and immediately left. Thanks, assholes.
But it may
I
have been
think
too
this shit
late
is
for them.
this shit could be a hell of a way to calm down some riots. If everybody just starts dying in the street,
Well,
I could do it.
you know,
It's funny you
the
mentioned that because it is believed that most
Er,
the mass of infections happen
conspiracy.
when China first opened the news up, right? We have this virus that people who might think that they just have the cold actually have this virus. And what happened as a result of that is that in Wuhan, people who might have just had slight symptoms flooded to the hospitals and to doctors in their thousands, where they just cramped and crowded up together in these narrow passageways of the hospitals. And there, a lot of people got infected because in these cramped, crowded conditions,
Yeah.
it was easier to spread.
Well, if you have a family member who's at the hospital or whatever, and you weren't sick before you went in, you pretty much guarantee yourself you're gonna get sick whenever you go visit them.
Yeah.
It's a thing that you have to accept. Hospitals are just the way it is. You're
Not
going-
only that, if you're in there for a broken
Man, I gotta
toe,
go to the hospital on Thursday.
Don't get sick.
I mean, if you're in there for a broken toe and somebody in your ward has this, then you're leaving with that.
Yeah.
And you're
Shut
gonna
up
think
and
that
eat your
you're
bat
fine.
soup.
Shut up and have some bat fucking soup.
Yeah.
There have also been reports that this virus it may be bioengineered. They
Yeah,
think
they're-
that
Yeah.
because of its the way it's mutated, they don't think that it necessarily may have mutated that way naturally in the wild. That its mutations bear the hallmarks of an engineered virus, which would, that could go into the whole Hong Kong thing. Calm down the protests by releasing a severe but not too life-threatening bioweapon.
Yeah,
Nothing like-
basically it shares cousin markers with the one that's carried by bats, but its makeup has changed.
Look at these fucking. All right, crowd started putting memes
Okay.
about the fucking
Of
bat
course.
thing.
Oh, and I found a little map thingy of where cases of this have been reported. It's up on
Mr. Kerwin, or it might have been Fowl. One of the two yesterday night or this morning, whichever way you want to look at it. They were showing me a map. It's the gray one with the red dots.
Yeah, this is just one where
Yeah.
cases have been reported, not the Plague Inc. looking one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shit looks like that fucking video game about diseases.
I love that game.
But it looks like a majority of the cases in China, of course, then Thailand, the US, Taiwan, Australia, South Korea, Singapore, Malaysia.
Australia.
Yep. Japan, France, Vietnam, Nepal, Canada, and Cambodia.
In America, Jacob.
Dude. Fucking
Where's the
Australia.
CDC? It's in
Australia's
its.
got enough problems.
That's what I was gonna say. Australia's on fucking fire.
Apparently, we've got 5 cases, but our health system, we're a first world country. So we're going to isolate that shit pretty quick.
Yeah. We've got 5 cases
China.
as well.
Is China first world? Can they even be considered close?
Hard
Well,
to
If the bat theory is correct, right? People in China used to eat pretty much everything that crawled and ran and flew around.
Some
Mainly
of them
because
still do.
famines used to be really common in China, right?
Yeah.
And then came the agricultural revolution that you got with the Columbian Exchange. You got the arrival of potatoes and corn. Famines
Mhm.
decreased. You didn't have as many famines anymore. Like from the 16th century onward, every famine that happened was pretty much man-made. But the Chinese had been eating like crocodiles, bats, and all that stuff for so long it kind of became a tradition there, and they just kept eating bats, crocodiles, and all that stuff. Even though it's not necessarily the healthiest thing to do, they just kept doing it.
Is it an education thing, or is it just it's
No,
way
they
of
just
life?
think it's delicious. They just think it's
Okay.
delicious, and some of them think that they get magical powers
What?
through eating a tiger's cock, for example.
That's
Yeah.
the
They
thing.
eat it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Drink a concoction out of a rhino horn.
That's a bone.
Yeah, it's supposed to give you a boner.
Oh.
They've used odd body parts from certain rare creatures for the.
This is that aphrodisiac
Chinese-
thing. That's
By the
always...
way, you should know this. The bat soup supposedly came from an illegal meat market in Wuhan, in that city, right?
Yep. They also
And the
saw,
police-
snakes that were also
Yeah.
conveyors.
The police raided the illegal meat, found not just snakes, bats, and also they apparently also found someone selling human meat.
And koalas.
No.
People and
Yeah.
koalas. I think she's gassed.
Green Inferno.
Soylent
Hold
Green.
on. They were okay, and this is in China. Somebody just hacking up and selling people.
Wuhan meat market ain't nothing to fuck with.
Ain't nothing in Wuhan worth fucking with, is what I'm hearing. Let's stand the fuck away from Wuhan. Okay, so there's a cannibal market,
At
or
least that's-
did they have it marked as something else?
Probably had it marked as something else. I don't think you could get away with selling.
Long pig.
And
Yeah.
that's what I'm wondering is like, did it just say, it's like Fallout, strange meat? You know, I don't know what the fuck you would say.
You just walk into the market, get the
Yeah, I
Oh,
came for the
buy
strange meat there. Hey, you got some strange meat there. You got any of that on the discount? Let me take a little look. See, the fuck?
Careful.
I don't know
though.
what you'd label
You
it.
get 2 rads.
Oh, you fucking eat it and get 2 rads.
Yeah.
He's been playing too much Fallout.
Get enough and you become a feral ghoul.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you said he'd been watching Chernobyl, so this is all dovetailing very nicely. So, do you think this is gonna get Chernobyl-like? You think this is gonna be something that ends up impacting China for decades and decades to come, or is this gonna be something that more or less like SARS?
In a month or so, it's gonna be over. As soon as the vaccine is out, it's gonna be over.
Yeah.
Unless it mutates. That's always the problem. I mean, it takes 6. You can engineer a vaccine in a couple of days, a week or 2, but it takes up to 6 months to produce that on a mass scale. By the time that vaccine comes out, the thing could have mutated. And that is the problem with viruses. They mutate and they could either become more infectious or more deadly or both or neither. So by the time the vaccine comes out, 6 months from now, this thing isn't as severe as what SARS was, but that doesn't mean it's not going to mutate into something worse.
Right.
I mean,
Devin is saying that at least Chernobyl wasn't airborne, and that was kind of the main thing that I was going to start asking about here in a second. Is this shit airborne?
Yeah.
Apparently, it is.
Some of the people who were catching this from snakes, they didn't actually eat the snakes. They were just in the same room as the snakes.
The fucking snake.
Snake, yeah.
Don't step on snake.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and it's like offer a menu of more than 100 wild animals, including ostrich, baby deer, baby crocodiles, wolves, and hedgehogs.
I need to find the human meat article
Please.
so we can verify that.
That would. I kind of hope that's not true. They're just out there fucking turning people into cannibals and not knowing it. That's not
Well,
good.
A lot of the world's top minds think that the top two things that could take out human civilization, it wouldn't be asteroids, or it wouldn't be war or nuclear fallout.
I think it'll be something
think-
that people do.
They think the top two things that would wipe out human civilization would either be AI or a virus. And as far as viruses go, I mean, we've already seen so many throughout history that have taken out a third of the world's population.
It's fucking. I don't know. Between the snake.
It's kind of funny, to be honest. Just
Which
people
part?
stashed to, well, people eating really shitty shit, that stuff that you're not supposed to eat, and then acting all surprised when something goes wrong.
There's always that element of, well, somebody had to try this. You know, this has always been a thing that I try to explain to people, is that somebody has to be bold enough to try something for us to figure shit out. You have to understand, there was a time where there was some motherfucker out there who just walked up to a cow, started squeezing its tit in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he did it for no reason. Whoever he was, it's not like he knew milk came from there.
Oh,
He
he
didn't
probably
know he
did.
could drink that.
He probably seen like the baby cow suck on it, like
He doesn't know that he
I
can
want
have
some of that.
What I'm talking about. Like, for all, it's just a bodily fluid from a cow. And some guy was like, you know what?
I'm gonna drink that.
I'm
I
gonna have
want
me
some
some
of
of
that.
that.
I want some boob semen.
Yeah.
Oof.
Some guy had to do it.
Ew.
Well, there's that
so
one
nasty.
French cheese that they leave out until maggots get into it, and someone had to look at it and go,
That's
you know
Italian.
what? Or is it Italian? Oh, my bad. My
I'll
bad.
tell you how that
That's
happened. Somebody was lazy and they left the shit out too long. I was like, no, it's still good.
Just eat it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
and then they ate it,
It's
and
fine.
apparently it tasted
By the
amazing.
way, you should know that Chinese people make fun of us because we eat cheese. Because to them, that's rotten milk.
They eat
Ha!
bats.
I prefer cheese. I prefer some cheese over a bat soup, I guess. I think most people.
Yeah.
I'll take my rotten milk and my egg abortions over fucking coronavirus any day.
accurate.
When was the last time somebody got mass sick from a slice of cheese or an
You
egg?
tell me when nachos did somebody dirty.
Yeah.
You let me
That
know.
time you got it at the gas station at 3 a.m.
I
Look,
don't eat nachos
guess.
from gas stations. I don't know what the fuck she's on about.
Not you, you.
That's another basic rule of that. You don't eat a meal where you get your gas.
Unless
We
you're
all know-
drunk.
we all know gas stations are basically bat caves.
You may as well be in
Reading-
China getting you some bat soup if you decide to
Yeah.
stop up at the fucking Chevron and get yourself some goddamn food. Hey, do you guys make food? We sure do. We sure do, bud.
Listen,
Oh,
it's
God.
4
They go to the
a.m.
dumpster.
I'm drunk, and those are taquitos.
Oh, God. I couldn't imagine getting Mexican food at a gas station and not expecting to get whatever the fuck these people have.
You walk
You're
over
begging
to,
for it
the
at that
bean-
point.
Yeah. Those bean burritos been sitting there like fucking 48 hours. They out and like, oh fuck.
Those bean burritos can fucking legally drink. They've been there forever.
Yeah, yeah. But they're so good.
See, Blossom knows.
I'm
What
gonna
the
go
fuck?
probably fall asleep within a minute or two of dropping out.
Alright.
So we'll see
You're
you
good.
guys.
Appreciate it.
No
Take it
problem.
easy, crowd. Somebody find that fucking human people article.
I've been looking for it.
Fucking
That shit, I gotta know. I
Ninja in the
gotta
chat. Ninja in the chat said that apparently Genghis Khan tried to make cheese from human breast milk.
Well, I imagine you could.
I feel like there's a fetish market on the deep web somewhere for that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know there is.
Boob cheese.
Boob cheese. Yes.
I mean, isn't that all cheese is? Like all
No.
cheeses? Boob cheese?
Like if you can say I got this cheese from insert random fucking famous person here. Hey, have some boob cheese.
Gwyneth Paltrow's boob cheese?
Buy this.
Yeah, that
buy
sounds
this,
like something she would do, right?
Buy this
mean-
boob cheese. It
I mean,
tastes
she's
like
got
my asshole.
She's got vagina scented candles, so I mean, boob cheese is the next step up.
Yeah. That shit exists. It's fine.
Fucking. This
You know
is
it's
what my
out there.
vagina smells
I
like.
mean, your body's just making it at, always. So
Boob
know.
cheese?
go to your fridge. And
I don't know if
you're
it's.
out of-
I don't know if it's
I
making.
don't think your boobs are supposed to actually
Oh, well,
make
I
the
mean,
cheese
assuming
like
you just gave birth.
immediately.
If you just gave birth, then you've got like an unlimited supply of milk for a small amount of time. And you go to your fridge and there's no milk left, so you pump it into your breasticle device and
Do you?
cheese.
You pump it into your breasticle device.
Yeah, there's like it collects it, because it squirts out. Man, oh fuck! I could imagine like breast milking. What are you guys? I'm having a serious intellectual conversation on a podcast. What the fuck are you two laughing about? I'm trying to discuss the mechanism of pumping breast milk. What
She
are
said
we in grade
breasticle.
kindergarten? Akujin, do you need a moment? Do you need apple juice?
Can I have this in meme form?
Akujin, I'm gonna need you to settle down. Because I'm saying a lot of smart things and you're taking away from me.
I'm sorry.
You did
I
it.
know.
I
I
apologize
ruined.
for nothing.
I
You
held it
fucking
as long
things
as I
Things
could.
everywhere I go.
Come on,
Alright,
guys, some boob cheese.
The
Let's
Orange
just get
County
pumped.
persona in the chat. I just saw your comment. I will get at you in a little bit because that is interesting. The thing that you have.
Really? That's interesting.
No, not what they said there. That's interesting too, I guess. But they
You're like, you could tell me more about this idea of yours.
yes, I would like to know more.
Please do.
Do you have a
not.
pamphlet?
Get me away from this conversation.
Jesus. Do you happen to have a pamphlet there, bud? I need to get in on that.
Maybe now's the time to switch because you know what was coming up next.
now.
Dick cheese.
Ew.
Don't no. That
Slacker
is
the
no.
internet. Nobody donated $2. Y'all sinned into your souls.
$2 for the
I am a
$1.
child of God. Leave me alone.
Ha!
Jesus.
Yes.
Question.
That is my father.
What?
Child of God, right here. Jesus, my homeboy.
Is he your
Anyway.
homeboy or your father?
I'd like to.
One of
you
them
guys
smokes
make
weed
me-
with you. The other one fucking picks you up from school.
No, that can all change once you hit a certain age. You can do both things. You can, in fact.
This
smoke
does
weed
not seem
while
like a
you're
healthy
being-
relationship to have with your father right here.
Yeah.
Listen, when you're abandoned before you're born,
Oh
this
God.
is the things that you know.
You
mhm.
know?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't get the chance to abandon you before you were born.
Daddy saw.
Nope.
Run. Run, Tonka.
Daddy's.
Daddy. Slacker the internet. Nobody donated another $1 to say God has left us.
Did you see the picture I posted?
He went right before she was born. Apparently, he left.
Does she
Lost
say
them is on
Jesus
acid.
or Jesus?
Accurate.
So when are you
Jesus.
going to get around to paying those 18 years of child support?
Not his.
I'm waiting, Daddy saw.
I know a guy who owes me. Well, Torb. Oh Jesus.
Rather an IOU.
I just get home from school and stare at my window looking for Tonka's black or red Mercedes, hoping that he'll one day Take me to the movies or something.
Drive up the driveway and then
Hey,
back out of the driveway.
Nope, not today.
Jesus.
I posted
Well, I
a
heard you
picture.
guys were
Like, she
cousins.
runs outside because she heard the sound of the car, and then there's just a picture of that girl on the slide taped to the door.
Did everybody see the picture I posted of me when I was like 13 and then Tonka and I was like same energy? Because we're basically related in that photo.
I
You're
thought you were
fucking
literally
weird.
related.
Didn't she, though?
I didn't know she did that. That sounds. You made a same energy picture with me and you. You fucking weirdo.
I posted a picture of me and a picture of you. And I don't advise Googling Tonka Saw. Because I had to do that to find a photo.
You could have just
You're
DM'd
weird.
me.
I could have just gone through my DMs with Tonka because he sent me selfies. So
Bitch! Not you, him.
they were from
Oh,
when he
no.
was
Okay.
younger, but
God
he still
damn it.
looks the same.
Okay. I got sent a DM.
Paul says Canada got some dope ass weed. Yes.
Well, this just took a turn for the strange.
I'm sorry. Anyway, we were talking about boob cheese.
Were we? I got sent a...
I think she was on the verge of
got sent a
inventing boob
thing?
cheese.
Are you
Cornering the
got,
boob cheese market.
She got sent a thing.
I did.
God damn it! She got sent a thing.
It's a meme.
A thing
Was it
that
about
she
the
got.
Was it about the Von Erich match?
Do we know if there is a cannibal fucking
No.
shop in China yet?
No.
Yeah, let's look
Cannot
into that.
find anything on that.
I'm gonna look.
Try to find human meat being sold. That's fucking. I
only
doubt they'll
thing-
just say cannibal in the headline. I've heard cannibal is now an offensive term. Because everything's a fucking offensive term.
I found an article here that says China supplying Africa. Oh, it's a hoax. Never mind. I should have read the rest of the article before. Okay. Just I'll keep.
Yeah, Google will give you the runaround. Use Bing. That's how you get to the real human meat market.
That's the meat market?
Yeah.
Jesus. Corona beer changed
so,
the man.
so I've been told.
Oh. Yeah, Ebola probably does have a much nicer rap and sound to it than Corona does at the moment. See, I like the word Corona. I thought the word was good.
Yeah, but Ebola has that full-bodied flavor and that mature palate.
There are things called Corona that have nothing to do with this that are going to get so much. There's a move in wrestling called the Corona. I know guys who do it. They're probably not going to do it now. Just so people don't have to say Corona. That's too nice of a word. Why did they call it the coronavirus? Why don't they call it the Wuhan virus?
I like bat flu.
Bat flu.
Snake fever.
Snake fever. Let's call it the Black Snake Moan.
Oh, that
couldn't
was
they
a
just-
good movie.
You can't call it
just,
that.
They could have just given it a bunch of letters and numbers like H1N1.
It's gross.
Batman virus.
The Batman virus. Is it? You know what?
Bats to men.
No. Batman virus might be the best one.
It's slim pickings when that's the best one.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that. That Batman virus is the best name though so far. Say other thing. This is as conspiratorial as I probably ever got. But the last thing I heard about in China is that they wanted to get the citizens off the street. Next thing I hear about China is there's no disease. It's airborne and in the streets. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That I'm not saying, but I'm saying. Because, I don't know, you know how they get. The fucking Chinese government ain't nothing to fuck with.
They don't give a fuck, son. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing was engineered and released.
I would also not be shocked.
No.
Hold on a second. The Orange County. Find Vamp on Twitter or Akujin.
Fine then.
You're harder to find because you put letters and numbers and shit together in your name like a fucking weirdo.
I can't help it if somebody already thought of Deadly Kitty. I can't
You're
help
terrible.
it. It's not my fault. Fuck.
Also, Blizzard just
Well.
kind of gave her that.
The link is in the description to Vamp's Twitter.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
it say? They get together. Apparently has cool stuff.
Ah,
Cool stuff. It'll be very fun.
okay.
What was the other thing?
What, the other half of the title?
No, not just the other half of the title, but there was another thing that was going on with this. We were talking the way that the government might have dropped it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
That would be so fucked up if that's what this turns out to be. Like if they find out that this is a thing that not only is it government engineered, but it was deliberately released because fuck you people, get out of the street. That would be fucked.
I don't think it's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard of.
It's all right. It's not the most fucked up thing we've ever heard of, but I'm just saying, like the way that people think about China now. I'm not saying it would change a lot, but to like know that they're like, not only will they say, no, shut this shit down, beat that dude up. No, it's not just that. We will release the plague.
What's worse? China releasing this virus that, has a mortality rate of what? 5%? And will be gone in a few months? Or the United States engineering HIV and releasing that amongst the public, which is still around?
I don't know which is more like. I don't know if we will ever get any kind of proof or confirmation on it either way. I'm just saying, if that is the reality of what is happening, how fucked up would that be?
Well, I imagine all of those videotapes get misplaced mysteriously. But it's a pretty fucked up thing to think about. But biological warfare has been used for quite a while for different reasons.
Of course, it's biological warfare, but to think that they did that shit, that's the worst shit that you always end up hearing about, is the shit that happens to their own people. In every one of these situations where a government does something fucked up, it's what they end up doing to their own people that is the worst. So I don't know. I may have made myself think it is more likely just now with that quick thought, because it's just.
Well, there are literal examples of the United States testing viruses and weaponized bacteria on its own citizens. And I'm not just talking about people from the mental institutions, which they did do tests on.
I know they did it in brothels. They did it a bunch of different places, and
they
I
did
get
it at a
that.
subway. They released an anthrax aerosol in a subway to test its dispersion rate, see how effective it is.
It's just we have this illusion, I think, in America, and maybe not in other countries, but definitely in America, we have this illusion that we are far past the days of governments committing atrocities, on their own people and shit. And that's just not real. That's not the truth.
It's because of the propaganda machines that try to convince us every single day that the government is your friend. The government is not your friend. What has the government done for you lately? Throughout the entire recorded history, the number one enemy of every single human being has been the governments trying to control them. And no matter what country you go to or what government you look at, you will see examples.
I can go with that. Doesn't take a lot of convincing to get that point. That's an easy one. Is my issue with the whole thing. This is what I'm trying to make click. Is whether or not that is the most likely scenario. Because like the thing that Kraut showed where I think it was last year he said you have some guys who are caught stealing fucking like that's so weird. That's like that's some weird espionage crazy shit.
But that sort of stuff happens all the time. It doesn't always necessarily get reported on. I think what most likely happened was this was a bat to human transference of the disease that was brought about by these people eating bats, having bats in their diet, or having very close proximity to them before they are killed. I mean, balance of probabilities, that's probably the most likely. But that doesn't mean that other thing is impossible. Or isn't what happened.
It
Shit like
China leaves a bad taste in my mouth on a lot of things.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time they've done this. This is how swine flu came around as well. And avian influenza. It's their handling of livestock and their proximity and the way that they're raised and human proximity to these animals. That's how we got swine flu. That's how we got avian influenza. And most likely that's now how we got monkey flu.
Did you say funky flu?
Monkey flu.
Okay. If there was a disease called funky, then I'm okay. That's some shit.
Oh, we could call it the funk.
I call everything the funk. Oh, hold on. Pete said, this is the best part of living in ass fuck nowhere. You want to bring up that fucking map again real quick and let Pete know where this disease is?
I
Pop that bad boy up real quick.
I would, but I've already closed that tab.
Don't you think that map is a little bit disingenuous, though? There are 5 cases in Australia, and the whole country's orange.
That was an hour ago.
Yeah, but that was bushfired, not...
It's so fucked. Why couldn't the bad shit not stay out of Australia? Hey, a fucked up disease just popped up in China. Nah, that shit's in Australia, too. In the middle of wildfires, that shit's in Australia, too. Because all the deadly shit goes to Australia. All the worst of everything finds its fucking way there.
There it is.
It is the Thunderdome of the fucking planet Earth.
Yeah, so you look at Canada, the US,
It says
Australia,
only 5 cases.
It's just highlighting the entire country if a case has been reported there.
Okay, so 5 cases. And also, that's still more than 0, man. It found its way there.
It's more than 0.
The fucking thing made its way to the Thunderdome. There's no way back.
And I imagine that there are actually more countries than what are listed here.
Why?
Well, because It takes time for the thing to be identified in other countries. Also, if you're another country, a poor country, say like Thailand, and your medical system isn't the best, well, it can take a certain amount of time before you recognize, oh, hey, this is monkey funk.
What's this?
Better put up the orange flag.
Eldrick God. I don't know how familiar I am with them, or if but that name sounds kind of familiar. Maybe I don't know, but either way. First I heard that,
Eldritch.
whatever. He says, I'm wondering why we haven't heard anything from India. I wonder if India's. What do you think about that? Do you think
When
that
was the
shit's
last
probably
time
getting
you
out of
heard?
proportion on India?
When was the last time you ever heard anything about anything from India? They
You
keep
might
to
be right.
themselves.
You might be right. Is Vamp there? Okay, she's not there right now. Good. All right.
Good.
Let's ask her Look, all right. While the ladies aren't paying attention, how much of this do you think's getting spread through brothels?
Well, I don't imagine they take many sick days.
Yeah. China and India got a bad reputation. You know, girls are grody.
They do.
So, you know, this shit is spreading like crazy through the brothels.
This is like modern cooties. Everything we heard as kids was true.
Yeah. They've been shutting down social media to prevent leakage of information. Fucking for real. I don't know. And that's what Naomi said. I don't know if it's true. If that's what's going on, that's I haven't heard anything about that, but that would be some shit. If they are shutting down social media, that's not good.
Dude,
That's an indicator. Something bad's happening.
they already had social media half choked to death when everything was fine. Of course they're going to put a little bit more pressure on it and make it tap out now that there's this disease. Yeah, the brothel girls got it from other brothel girls. Bam.
Yeah, it's airborne now.
Yeah.
Just takes
Fucking-
one terrible brothel girl.
Yeah. Or one
Harlots!
candle. One vagina candle.
We got busted talking about hookers. Chinese brothels being shut down? Okay, you have my attention now.
No, the brothels haven't been shut down, but their Facebook page has. They don't want everyone to know.
No more Craigslist ads right now. Just at the moment, those are shut the fuck down. We're not talking. No talkie.
But everyone still knows where to go. They know where it's at. Come down for some sucky monkey funk. Get your robe on.
Brothels might be bad, but I think. Did you see the video in the hospital?
No.
It's fucked up. I don't know if we can even show it because like I think it's the person's dead,
Well,
but
then
they
tell
are
me
still
about the video.
convulsing. Well, they're under a blanket. You can't see them, but they're convulsing. And people are making so many Resident Evil fucking calls on this. Like they're saying it's way too much like the Resident Evil shit, and I don't know.
Well, the Resident Evil stuff, that's come about, I think, for a very, very good reason.
That fucking logo is dead ringer.
I mean, it is exactly the logo of Umbrella, except instead of being red, it's like teal. We like Umbrella, but obviously not as dangerous, so we use teal.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Who the fuck made that choice?
Well, how old is
Especially
the
seeing
company? The company could be older than the Resident Evil games.
Really?
I don't fucking know.
And that's still no reason to not change it.
It's fucking China. They do a lot of shit for weird reasons.
I don't know. I get the feeling that Resident
You think
Evil
they did it on
maybe,
purpose?
Maybe. I don't know.
If there was a company attempting to make zombies, I don't think they would use the logo of that company that made zombies in that really famous media franchise. I don't think they
I
would do
never
that.
said they were attempting to make zombies.
Or whatever. What are they going for in Resident Evil? I don't fucking know.
Oh, in Resident Evil? Oh yeah, they're absolutely trying to do that. I thought you meant this Chinese. No, they're just fucking around with viruses. But you know, maybe it's an inside joke.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like naming
they're
your place
fucking around
Leatherface
with
Butchers.
They're fucking around with weaponized viruses. They'd have just happened to be doing the exact same thing that the Umbrella Corporation is doing. What are the odds? They're doing the exact same shit and end up with the exact same logo with one slight color change. What are the
Maybe
coincidences?
it's a publicity stunt for an upcoming Resident Evil movie.
You can't kill people for a fucking movie. That's.
Have you been talking to Ben Affleck again?
Back
He
to
let
the
this
drum.
out?
That's a hell of a marketing campaign, though.
I can't talk about that. You know that I can't talk about what Ben Affleck and I were doing, making our movie. So
It's good. It'll be fun. We're all looking forward to it. What the fuck is this shit? That's it. Fucking riot. I don't know what he's talking about. Something happened and now Pete wants to riot.
Apparently the video was in the locker. I guess this is the one that you were talking about.
Did you see it?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just being told that it's in the locker.
Okay, go grab it. Just give it a click. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah,
That shit's
that's
free.
what somebody looks like when they're having a seizure and their body is shutting down.
Oh, this is
Like-
from what the person had typed, this one's dead, been dead. Might be wrong.
It looks to me like they are just dying. You know, maybe within 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's fucking.
Dude, if I put an axe through your skull, you can twitch for up to half an hour after you're already dead.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I got that. I know that. But I'm just saying, it's fucking. If that's a thing that's happening to. And, alright, the other thing was it said it's happening to more than one person.
Well,
Like, this is how people go out, then it's fucking. That would be some weird shit to see. Just people start coughing and then start fucking convulsing on the ground. That would freak me the fuck out. More than one person starts doing that, I am going to freak out. One person does it, and it's like, okay, let me try to help this person. But then another person follows, all right, hold on, wait. And then another person follows over, dude, I'm asses and elbows. I will run to Canada.
Yeah, that's when you grab the shotgun and you start making sure everyone's double tapped. But still,
Pretty much.
I mean, odds are, I don't know how this coronavirus works. Maybe it affects the motor system. I mean, it looked to me like that person is having a seizure from multiple organ failure. But I'm not completely sure as to how this virus works.
I don't know. Tevin, that was like, I'll ask a Native American how to beat the smallpox. The best way I can put it You have to kill most of them.
I watched that video, guys. It's not that bad. The body's covered. Are they dead in that video?
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I don't think they're okay.
Interesting.
I don't think they're okay. Good take, Akujin.
They may not be tweeting out right now. Dude, having these mad convulsions. It's lit.
Well, is anybody tweeting anything out? Like, is the social media shut down? Did somebody find out about that?
Well, it would be in China because everything over there is like so controlled already. It's so easy for them to just literally unplug the internet. Anytime they wanted, they can just pull the plug, reset the modem, and there's no internet in China.
That does not seem okay.
Well, it sucks to be Chinese.
Tonka, I'll set up an air mattress for you on my floor.
Tonka. No, I don't know if I'll go that far into Canada. But I will. I might even just go over to Arizona, where the desert starts getting real deserty.
According to that map, fucking Canada has the monkey funk.
And then I'm staying away.
Yeah. You should go to Madagascar. That's always one of the hardest places to infect in Plague Inc.
Oh my god, that Akujin stole my joke. Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You and Akujin had the same joke.
I made that joke on Twitter like 2 days ago.
How does? Oh,
Really?
you made the joke on Twitter already.
I did.
So you stole her joke.
No.
Akujin did that.
To steal her joke, I would have had to have seen the joke.
Man.
Tolka, he's lying.
How are you gonna prove that I seen your tweet?
Did he like your tweet?
Well, no. He didn't.
Okay, so there's multiple problems with that. That's
There's
fucked up.
multiple problems.
Okay, so you guys are fucked up, not liking each other's jokes, just leaving motherfuckers out there to hang. It's just dirty as hell.
You didn't even give me credit.
I didn't know you'd made the joke. Look, I never go off my. I have my like Twitter open in my
Akujin,
browser.
you don't realize this is a very big deal, and you crossed a line. Okay, you and I aren't good right now. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Slacker, by the way, gave
What did you expect
$1.
from somebody with the meme thief title?
Hold on. Slacker gave $1. Just to let you know, it's Black Plague 2.0. Just wanted that to be known. Continue.
That's a bit racist, isn't it?
What the butt?
Why couldn't it be the fucking white male plague?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. He made the joke. He fucking armor skeptic the fuck out of this. Yeah, that's what you get from Akujin for $1.
I'm meant to get a hold of that gift.
It's a great gift.
Please.
Just anything anyone posts, if you post the Stefan Molyneux and his $1 bullshit, people don't know if you liked it, hated it, are making fun of them, are trying to laugh with them. They don't know how to react to it. So you can post it to anything. And just let what happens happen. Just let it happen.
As soon as I get into your Streamlabs, as soon as I figure it out, I'm gonna get in. How? As soon as I figure out how to get into your Streamlabs, I'm gonna change the Stefan Molyneux $1 to Uno Quesadilla.
Oh wow. He's gonna start.
Joke will be on BAM then.
Slacker has done the $1 one more time to say, "I want my dollar back, Akujin. Give him the dollar back."
Naomi, I did get your DM, but honestly, I can't take it seriously. I'm sorry.
What happened? Did it explode?
She said anything on zombie apocalypses.
Why can't you take it seriously?
Okay, hold on. Are you dismissing that the end of the world could be happening right now?
Yeah.
Is that because your future's just too bright?
Of the
coming out of meme
world that we know it.
You just
And
can't
you know
accept.
society.
Yeah, you just can't accept how bad things are could possibly get because you have this big bright future in memes.
I don't like your tone, Tonka. Making fun of
Tonka.
me.
Tonka.
It's not my fault. It's part of my graduation requirement. God.
I hate zombies. Like as antagonists in movies, and I mean
Oh
they're
my
honestly just
God.
plot devices.
I know, right?
Can't
Fuck.
stand them.
Like
They're not
I used to love zombies. Like they were fucking terrifying. And then you know what? This fucking AMC show comes out. You guys might have heard about it. It's called The Walking Dead. Ruined
Oh.
everything. Ruined it. Fucking ruined zombies. Ruined it. Terrible show.
So you think that show ruins zombies? You don't think it's
It
that
was
every single
100.
thing and every aspect of every media had to become zombies all of a sudden? You don't think it was that?
It's
No, it
because
was-
of that show. And
it was great
Twilight
right
did this
up
with
until then.
vampires. Because you had Interview with the Vampire. That was a decent movie. And then you
Yeah,
get fucking
the '90s
Twilight.
tried to kill vampires.
Twilight brings it back and fucking sexualizes them, and everybody's just fucking horny for vampires now.
Oh dear.
Then everybody becomes horny for zombies.
Oh,
No, you're
people want to fuck
thinking of
zombies?
Yes.
You're thinking of True Blood.
Whoa.
True-
Blood also
wait.
helped.
True Blood was the hornyization of vampires.
Okay, listen. I read all of the Twilight books when I was 15, so
Whoa.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know
that-
what Bella and Edward did on their wedding night. They broke a bed
Yeah.
in several different spots.
Yeah, but that was just one occurrence. I mean, fucking, they pussified vampires, made them sparkly and fabulous,
Right, they
and romanticized them to the point that they became mush and garbage.
Yeah, and now they're doing it with zombies.
What?
Now they are doing it with zombies.
They actually did do a movie like that.
Has anybody ever seen Contracted? No?
I don't know whether that's the movie I'm thinking of. I did see a movie where there's like this zombie outbreak, and there's this one guy, and he falls in love with a girl, and he's a zombie and she's not.
That's called Warm Bodies. That movie
That.
also stupid.
That.
Warm Bodies, Contracted, terrible fucking zombie movies, and it's all because of The Walking Dead.
All because of The Walking Dead. So there was a fucking a zombie
Laurel.
movie. People were trying to fuck zombies. That was a thing.
No, not in The Walking Dead.
Not in The Walking Dead, but
No, but that movie. You
Warm
said
Bodies. Yeah.
Yes.
Contracted. The premise of the movie is this guy works at a morgue and he has sexual relations with a corpse. He ends up getting or creating this STD that turns you into a zombie, and he gives it to a girl, and yeah, rest is history.
We're thinking of different movies.
Yeah,
That-
I
that-
also acknowledge Warm Bodies.
Yeah.
They both sexualize and like vampire or not fucking zombies and shit. And there's this one scene in fucking Contracted where she's pretty much basically a zombie but still has her like human functionality. And she starts like seducing this guy and a bunch of maggots come out of her vag. Good luck sleeping with that image. You're welcome, guys.
Wriggling for his pleasure.
He was like, oh my god, you're so wet. But it was blood maggots. I was like, no, homie, get that out of there. That's not.
Oh man, this reminds me of some fucking horror story I heard once where some guy was like doing his girlfriend up the ass, and it turns out that she had worms.
It's a horror story.
Well, it was a post on Twitter or something. This is apparently real. Air quotes, like one of those urban legends. He's doing her up the ass and everything, and he
Oh,
feels
Jesus.
this pain, and he pulls his dick out, and there's fucking all worms coming out of her ass. And he freaks out and shoots a load of fucking tapeworms all over her back. And
Ah! I might hate you.
Akujin started it.
I might hate you.
How about
It's
those
Akujin.
Grammys,
He
though?
did it. I didn't do anything.
y'all never
Oh,
seen
you're
that
so
story?
wet. Almost, he's like, oh, what the hell's inside you? It was maggots.
Oh, feels so good, baby. I can feel your pussy pulsating.
Okay,
Oh, it's
you
the
didn't go that
maggots.
far. Okay.
That's the maggots.
Slapped her through $1. $1. And said, God is fucking dead. Fire Blossom.
It's as good of a reason as any. Why?
You're right. I took it too far. I'm sorry.
Why?
And then I took it.
Why did he even? Why? How did that? Out of everything that you could have ever talked about,
to be one up.
you said that reminded you of ... and you're not about to be one upped. So just because you didn't want to get one upped by Blossom, you did that.
Maybe.
You're the fucking worst. The fucking worst.
I'm looking for the story.
Terrible. Fucking terrible.
Sorry, Tonka. Both of those movies were terrible choices to talk about on air. Both of them.
Both. I see someone said that they were eating.
It's
what
fine.
You've done.
Just save it for later.
Oh. There you go. Yeah, just save it for later. It's not a big deal. Nobody has ruined anybody's evening. At all.
Oh, shit.
You don't think anybody's going to huddle up under some blankets and just kind of question if they even want to exist after hearing that story? One person
we can all
will.
do it in my backyard.
Should I put this in the evidence locker?
No.
After I didn't find the story, but I found a porno where this girl's like showing her shit and then worms come out.
Don't you?
That is not even.
Can we bring him up on charges? He's in Australia. Is this against the law there?
He's just talking about fecal matter with worms in it. That is the opposite of what I was talking about. Blossom has a frozen pond in her backyard. No, I don't.
Why? Why did it have to be this way?
Well, blame Vamp. She's the one that left.
Maybe.
left?
I've been here the whole time. Akujin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't she here?
Whole time.
It's the worst.
I just let you get your shovel and
Ruin everything.
go guys over for
Akujin, I
$1. So
shared it.
wait, if she had Vegas in there, does that mean I'm not finishing reading that? That's disgusting.
I have no idea. What is it? You are the fucking worst. This is how disease spreads.
By laughing at these things, this is how disease spreads.
Yes.
Sure.
Of the mind.
Mind disease.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of these corona cases, none of them were transferred by memes. I'm pretty sure they were all airborne or contact.
Memes are airborne. I want to call it the meme disease. Is there a meme disease already? Never mind. I don't want to ask this. We'll end up with
Yeah.
another terrible
Yeah,
story.
Asperger's.
Oh.
He did it.
That just makes me think of every single Yahoo fucking question I listened or read where they're like, what's this thing that people have? And they spell it like Asperger's.
The spelling is probably the most commonly misspelt thing you can come by.
I thought it was Asperger's for a very long time in my life.
People spell it ass and then burgers.
Yes.
They really should have come up with a different name for such a serious and debilitating condition.
Well, when you see
Yeah.
how it's actually spelled. Oh.
Here,
Yeah.
he's fucking
I read
bad.
it.
He sounds like fucking Winnie the Pooh.
I read Asperger's. I think Blossom, she wrote it. The name is Swedish. Oh, of course it's fucking Swedish.
Thought it was fucking Swedish.
Man, I'm really glad I never went to school with Akujin. We'd get detention all the time. I know it.
That you're terrible. You would deserve detention. Speaking.
We'd be like smashing like erasers from chalkboards together, like making inappropriate jokes.
The fucking worst.
Yeah, we're pretty bad. So the Grammys?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to talk about them.
Alright.
the title.
Anyway.
No,
back
it's
to
fine.
Asperger's.
No, it's fine. Fine, we'll do it.
Okay. Alright. So
I don't know.
Recently, somebody who used to work for the Grammys has started making the rounds with media and explaining that the Grammys are rigged.
Shock, surprise.
No.
What are they gonna say
And which
next?
way-
That wrestling is scripted?
They might, but rigged in a very Weinsteiny fashion.
Oh.
That
Why do you-
kind of rigged.
Yeah, well, why do you
Okay.
think they all fucking blew him? I mean, if you look back over the
Is
Grammys
somebody
for
in
the
an elevator?
past,
Someone's
I got a
I
notification.
was-
My Spurg alert just went off. Warning, approaching critical Spurg limits. Fuck
doing
it,
it.
I'm going in. But if you look at the Grammys over the past 15 years, look at how many during the acceptance speeches, everyone thanks Harvey Weinstein. They all fucking do. All of the big names, especially the women. Oh, thanks Harvey, so great.
Is he getting
Yeah.
the Grammys confused with the Oscars?
Grammys are music.
Oh yeah.
It's cool fans.
Well, Why
Just
would
let
the
him go.
music why would the
Let it
music
happen.
industry be any different?
It's not probably.
It's not probably.
Probably.
I mean, you look at people like Kesha who are in abusive relationships with their label. And are, being dictated to perform in multiple ways than one.
Dictated to
Sonny's
perform.
like, record an album. She's like, he put his hand down my pants. No.
Oh, this bitch.
The thing about fucking music is that's all fucking straight up Illuminati shit.
Illuminati.
All right. All the music is Illuminati shit.
All the top popular music, if you look at it, it's all got fucking Illuminati as satanic symbolism in it. Every fucking album, every fucking major singing pop star, they all pay their dues.
Taylor Swift didn't go home with a single Grammy this year.
That's because she's a good Christian girl.
Did she
Is that-
write a breakup song this year?
Well, no, but she did
That's
do
why.
a decent. Yeah, that's probably.
So
Do you think
Illuminati and
Beyonce's in the
Satan.
Illuminati?
Yes, have you seen the third eye symbolism that she throws up everywhere? In her albums? On her album
Where do you
covers?
think their headquarters are?
Oh shit.
I don't imagine they have one.
I'm guessing the Ozarks.
I don't think they have like a temple.
What?
Just
Don't imagine they have a Temple of Doom complex.
No, they have like a underground dome or something in like the Ozarks.
That was so specific.
It's a simple.
According to my
simple
calculation.
thing.
But I watched a thing on fucking, I think it was like Jesse Ventura, Conspiracy Theory. It was like my favorite fucking show ever to watch with my grandfather. And he went to the Ozarks, and there's this dude that's basically building like this indestructible house or something. Like basically like if a bomb went off next to it, it would stand and like be functional. You can only assume that the Illuminati, being as powerful as they are, would have to have a headquarters that sturdy, So that's where I'm thinking. It's probably where they all meet up, like once a month or whatever it is. Their little potlucks that they do or something. I don't know.
Who brought potato salad?
Everybody just brings potato salad and baked potatoes. That's it.
Truly evil organization.
Thrax has a theory of Backwood, Kentucky.
What?
Thrax has a theory. He says they're in the backwoods of Kentucky.
It didn't sound like a theory. It sounds like he knows.
Thrax, whoever DM'd you that is slander, and I'm gonna sue them. So
They're How can they be slander?
They know what they did.
Slandering me in his DMs.
Slandering you in the DMs that hasn't been sent yet and you only just asked for.
Shut up.
Okay.
Just slander, I guess.
Anyway, what was the thing that they were spilling about the Grammys?
Pretty much everything you'd expect. Like the young girls have to sleep with this guy to get an award, and this guy to get an award, and they got to do this and this.
Hopefully, they don't have maggots in their vagina.
Ah, there it is.
How to bring it back? How to bring it back?
Stop dancing, you weird spurg.
You're terrible.
Akujin told me to do it.
You're a slander.
Akujin
I did not. I did not.
He told me to do that.
I did not. She's slander.
He paid me $1. $1. To say that.
$1.
$1.
$1.
What? I'm just saying, you're terrible.
Yeah, I can't believe that also Ariana Grande didn't go home with any Grammys either. She was like nominated for 5 different ones and she didn't get a single one. But I bet you fucking Billie Eilish took home a bunch of them. Why does everybody like her? I don't get that.
I
I
don't
gotta figure it
even
out.
know who that is.
She's a girl that just turned 18, so everybody is like, not everybody, but these weird, gross men in their like 40s are drooling over the fact that, oh, she's legal.
She won 5 Grammys.
She sounds like
One
she's half asleep
album,
when she
song,
sings.
new
Do you know
artist,
how many
pop
blowjobs
vocal
she had to
album.
give for those Grammys? She earned it.
She's a child.
Well, according to what this guy said, that's what's happening.
Oh, well, that sucks.
So does she,
That
apparently.
is what is being said right now.
But is anybody really surprised? I mean,
I'm not really
sleeping.
surprised. Like, I don't think that like Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande are on a level that like they would need to suck dick to get an award. So they're probably like, fuck it, whatever. But
Yeah,
like
you don't know.
newer people that's true. Newer people that are just coming into the scene, like Billie Eilish, maybe they feel like they like have to, or it's easier to take advantage of them
Is
because they're
that
not
how-
as established.
Well,
is that-
hold on.
Oh.
They didn't say whose name it was or anything, so you don't know it was her specifically. Maybe she's super talented. You don't know.
Is this
Look,
how
but this
Jeffrey-
is
Never mind.
this is probably how people get into the industry. They're like, okay, you want this record contract? Well, you got a fuck dirty old mate over here, and I want to put this and that symbolism in your albums, and I want you to make these hand gestures when you're performing on stage, and you need to put worms in your vagina.
I fucking hate you.
Everybody shut up! I have an erection!
He didn't. At least there's that. He hit the cue on the erection gimmick. Okay. Now, I don't think that anybody would think this is any kind of surprising, given what's been going on with the whole, I don't know, everything coming out with the Weinstein, all that shit. This shouldn't surprise anyone. What should surprise people is that the guy said it and he's being allowed on television. He's being allowed to make all these rounds. That is what is surprising me.
Well, there were people that tried to blow the whistle on the whole the way things ran in Hollywood for like 20 years. And these people were pretty much ignored. I mean, that Corey Feldman guy, his life got fucked up because he was made a pariah because he started talking about the child pedophilia rings inside of Hollywood. But yeah, people have been trading sex for favors as long as women have had vaginas.
It's like 1940.
At least 1940, maybe
Okay.
even as early as 1930.
That's a bit early, but okay. I don't know.
I'm
When
not
did
sure
ladies
what-
get the lady bits?
I'm not sure what year ladies got the vagina.
They used to fucking like cover up table legs because just guys just couldn't handle it. Hell, what is that, a leg? Oh my god.
Oh my god, table leg.
So, yikes. It's just weird as fuck to me.
With
But
that
with
whore with her whole calves.
Everybody shut up! I have an erection!
the whore calves.
Erection.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a replacement.
Well,
This
fucking
one
do it.
This one that Tonka gave me is fucking shit. Alright, fine, I will.
Why you guys give him so much shit? Anyway, do you
I
think
know you knew better. That's why I
Uh,
couldn't.
this is just me being a pessimist, probably. But do you think there's something way worse going on in Hollywood, and that's why they're trying to get rid of all these people now, in the way that they're doing it?
Probably, yeah.
But more than likely.
Um, I imagine that this whole Me Too movement, it's a distraction. Because everyone that you see coming out of the Me Too movement, they're adults. What they need to keep under the wraps is the child shit. Maybe too much stuff was coming out about kids. And they're like, okay, well, we'll admit to this thing because this will completely radicalize and, we'll let this thing out of the bag.
And that's dark too. Making this a dark show. But let me think. What was the? It was God damn, I can't remember. There was something else that they had said that I was. Well, that's fucking weird. But for the most part, I was just surprised that they were talking on television and they were doing all this shit, and didn't seem like they had much opposition. I don't know.
Well, all the pushback from Corey Feldman was pretty much silent too.
Well,
I mean, they
Corey
let
Feldman, he is at a point where you can discredit him as he's just a drugged up former child actor, and that's what most people did.
Yeah, but when you look at how he got that way, I mean,
No,
he
I
didn't
get what you're
start
saying.
out. He started out a child actor, not a drug addict, and then the motherfucker got abused, and nobody listened to him. So he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go turn to drugs," which is very common for abuse victims.
I got what you're saying. It's easy to discount him. That's all. It didn't take a lot.
That's probably why you heard about him.
Well, I heard about it because somebody happened to mention it in a conversation that I was in one time. I didn't know that it was even going on until it was done. He was trying to do like a GoFundMe or some shit.
That's not what I meant. When I said the reason why you've heard about him, I mean the reason why he was allowed to be on the news like this other guy saying what he said. It's because he's easily dismissible.
Well,
Now, when some whore like Rose McGowan says it, it carries a little bit more weight because for some reason, that whore has more credibility.
you don't like her, do you?
No.
What was it that made you not like her?
The fact that she's a fucking feminist whore and that she like blew fucking Weinstein for years, and then turned around and then acted like she was the victim.
Do you think maybe it's fair to say she was a victim?
I think that she engaged in the practice of sleeping her way to the top. I think that's a choice. I think that the kids that got molested, I don't think that was a choice. I see these as being two different things. Rose McGowan, she got what she paid for. I mean, she made a lot of money. She got the celebrity, the fame. Fucking Marilyn Manson.
Is saying Children of God child sex cult Akujin. Is that where she's from? Or what they were doing?
Rose McGowan?
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, Ninja is saying she was a member of the child of God cult.
Okay. So she was a member of a sex cult as a child, which isn't uncommon in those circles. So yeah, obviously she was abused and fucked up then. They got to her as a child, fucked up her head, and that was the life that she knew. But
So then,
I don't
so
see
you're-
her speaking out against the pedophilia in Hollywood.
I feel like maybe if that's true, she's lived enough of a life where she might not want to talk about it anymore. I don't know.
But then you want to capitalize on the Me Too movement?
I thought is that what she's doing? I thought you said she wasn't saying anything.
Oh no, she was saying a lot about the Me Too movement and Harvey Weinstein after everyone else came out. She became very vocal then. When it became fashionable to do so.
In 2011, Rose McGowan spoke out about her early childhood inside a cult.
Well, I don't know that if that's going to fucking satiate the Akujin hate for her. I think he doesn't like her for a lot of reasons. So I don't think anything's really going to be something where he's like, oh, well, it's fine. I don't think it'll work.
I started not liking her after the way I seen her reacting to the Me Too movement. I think she was capitalizing on it.
Clint Eastwood fixed your broken erection.
Jesus.
I only just downloaded that. I haven't clipped it out yet.
Oh, by the way, Viable Ninja threw $10 to say Akujin Mark Dice. Mark is in,
Yeah, I know who Mark Dice is.
Oh,
No,
how do you feel about Mark Dice?
asterisks. I think he's calling you a
No.
Mark.
That's fucked up. But how do you feel about Mark Dice?
He's a little bit, I mean,
He seems like up your alley, but that may just be an assumption. That seems like your kind of people.
In some ways, he is. I don't like him as a person, but I like I agree with the questions that he's pretty much asking in his position.
Why don't you like him as a person?
Something about him just gives me the shits. He just seems like a smug, pretentious asshole.
Oh, he definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you agree with me?
That guy he's very smug, very fake, very obnoxious. Absolutely.
And he's probably some guy that is doing a Rose McGowan, but from the truth stream side of things.
all right. So you think? I don't know. You think he's what's that word we liked? Grifter? You think grifter is a fair way to go?
Maybe he's a grifter. Maybe he's a shyster. I don't know. A huckster. A rube.
Rube? A fucking rube? Okay. We can go with rube. Is he your least favorite out of that kind of segment of commentator?
I
Because
can't
everything's
really.
a commentator. So
I can't really think of anyone I dislike more in the whole truth stream movement.
what the fuck is truth stream movement? What the fuck is that? You've mentioned that like 2 or 3 times. Is that a thing?
I don't know how to categorize the bunch of people that I'm talking about.
Oh,
And the only way I
why
could
do
do
you
it
call them
is
the truth stream?
because they do streams trying to expose, truths of how things work, shit like that. I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably because one of my favorite YouTube channels is the True Stream Media. I don't know.
Okay. So you labeled the other
Part
ones.
of the part of the info war. How would
Oh.
you put it?
All right, hold on. I would call the Truth Stream movement. Probably not what I'd call it. But I don't
The
know.
group of people that spend their life trying to talk about the things that you're not supposed to talk about. The nasty shit the government does, the plans that Google has for your data or your information. I mean, conspiracy theories. Maybe the word wackos would suit you better, or
Wackos.
nutters, or tinfoil hat movement. I don't know.
Tinfoil hat movement. I don't know. That seems a bit cold. I doubt they would call themselves that. But I don't know. Just when you said
would
Truth
actually
Stream
be
movement, I was like,
surprised because one of my other favorite podcasts is Sam Tripoli's Tinfoil Hat show.
oh,
It's
who
really
the
good.
fuck is Sam Tripoli?
He's a comedian.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So if we categorize them all as a thing, Mark Dice is your least favorite. Not a fan, and
Not a fan of him as a person, though.
it's not what he's saying. It's what he seems to be like. That's why you don't like him.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you're being fair to the guy, but I don't think you have to be. So.
Well, how could I not be being fair to the guy? You completely agree with my assessment of his character and the way he comes across.
Well,
so why aren't you being fair, Tonka?
I don't like him, but I don't like any fucking body. I mean, if he's saying the things and he agrees with the things that you agree with, it's just kind of unfair to shit on him like that. If you two agree on so much, it's like, I just don't like him because of what fuck is, I don't like his face because it's something like that with me.
Pretty much.
I don't like his fucking face. I don't like him.
Isn't that a good enough reason to not like someone?
More or less should be. More or less should be. I don't know. What's the
I mean, there are people I like personally.
Like, do you like the British guy?
That I don't agree with.
Do you like the British guy that
David Icke? Yes. David Icke.
I don't think that's him. You like him? All right. We can come back to him in a sec. But there's one specifically I was trying to mention.
It's probably David Icke.
I don't think it is. It feels like he's got like 3 or 4 fucking names. Sargon likes him.
Paul Joseph Watson?
That one.
Same deal. I agree with everything he says, but he seems like a bit of a tosser, a bit of a wanker. He thinks that he's fucking hardcore, bro, but he ain't. Know what I mean?
He's fucking hardcore, bro.
Fucking alt-right is the new punk rock, eh? It's the new black, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that was his thing. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah.
How fucking cringy is that?
It was bad.
Like,
that was bad.
I agree with what you're saying about, fucking Hillary Clinton, but then over here you're doing this shit. Come on, man.
Why can't you just talk about Hillary Clinton? Fuck.
Why can't you just be normal?
Why can't you just hate Hillary Clinton with me? Gaw. Okay, so he says cringy shit about thinking that what was it? Something's the new punk rock.
Conservatism is the new punk rock, and everyone
Yeah,
made fun of him. Everyone made fun of him.
Didn't everything become the new punk rock after that?
Yes.
Like,
It became
I'm pretty
a
sure
meme.
punk rock stopped being punk rock when that bullshit became way too popular in like '99. Punk rock was too fucking mainstream. When you could start going and buying all of the punk rock stuff at the fucking store, shut it the fuck down, lads. It's over.
That's your definition of when a music genre is at its end, when you can buy it at the store.
No, punk rock's whole gimmick was that you couldn't get it at the store.
Okay.
And now that's all you could get. That's all you saw in the store. It's terrible. Okay.
I don't know, like, what I thought punk rock was like the bands like The Clash and in the late 90s, The
Me
Offspring
too.
and things like that. And
No, as soon as the Offspring and shit like that existed, punk was
already dead.
it was going, man. It was going the way of disco.
I don't know, I think Green Day kind of killed it because they had one or two good albums and then they went to shit.
No, feels weird. Like I don't know. Like I don't even know. Is the Offspring punk?
Yeah.
Post-hardcore, I thought.
Okay. I know like
Oh.
Sum 41 and a couple of those bands. Like they're this weird, awful poppy variation of punk. Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know. If
Anyway.
you listen to Smash and Ixnay on the Ombre, I would say that they're very much punk rock.
You are all right. You're fucking up my whole thing of me trying to fucking explain and get through these fucking people. I want to know which ones you like, but you did give me the name of one you like. We'll talk about him in a sec since you actually like him. But you don't like Paul Joseph Watson either. You think he's cringy.
Yeah.
So it's not just Mark Dice. It's also Paul Joseph Watson.
Well, yeah, like I said before, there are some people that I like personally and I don't agree with, like you most of the time. And there are some people that I don't really like that I agree with.
Fair enough.
I think it's Michael Jackson taught me how to separate these things.
What? Michael Jackson taught you how to separate? Okay.
Yes. When I had to separate the music from the man.
Okay. Do you think that he had that whole thing going with the fucking Neverland deal? Do you think there's something to it?
I don't think that it was necessarily pedophilia, but I think it was very non-healthy for any children involved. I think that he personally was a fucked up individual, and by him having contact with other children, he may not have been the best for their own mental growth and development.
Okay.
Because he's busy trying to live out his fantasies of being a child again.
One day we could do a Michael Jackson thing. Because there's a lot of meat on the Michael Jackson bone. But
It'll be a thriller.
oh fuck. That was awful. That was awful. Okay.
So bad.
That was really fucking bad. Let's go with something different. I want to try to do one more before we talk about the guy that you like. Oh shit. Hold on. That's the guy? Alright, I know the guy you like. I had an ex that was so huge on that fucking guy. And then explain to me about it. How much do you co-sign of what is it, David Icke? Or Icke, which is it? Tell me.
Icke.
Icke, alright. How much of it do you fucking co-sign?
95%.
95%. Okay.
That man is preaching the gospel right
Whoa.
up until he talks about shape-shifting reptilian alien hybrids, and then he loses me and the rest of humanity. everything that he has said about one world governments, new world order, problem reaction solution, the way the monarchy works, the way governments function, the way this fucking people like the Bilderberg Trilateral Commission are involved in making the decisions that affect our everyday life. He is 100% right on. He's a very intelligent man, but he's 5% crazy. And as soon as he gets on that kick, where he's talking about the shape-shifting reptilian alien hybrids and them having a DNA line within humans, I'm like, nah, fam.
Okay.
I'm get this is my stop.
So everything except for like that was a big part of his shit though.
Well, if you listen to everything that he talks about, which I have,
He said they look like Star Wars people.
well, it just so happens that 5% of the things that he talks, that 5% is the thing that most people know about him. That's the part that's sensationalized. That's the stigma that he's got. And that's for a reason, because it makes him look fucking insane. Because it sounds fucking insane.
Yeah. Just a little. But I don't know, you think he's on his shit otherwise?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you Google David Icke Agenda 21 and you watch his documentary, his talk on Agenda 21, that is the shit right there.
Alright.
I agree with that 100%, everything he says about it. And I think that it is very, very solid, very good information for people to have.
Actually, how long is this?
The documentary? It's probably like an hour and a half.
Okay.
It's a lecture. It's a lecture on Agenda 21. He does many lectures all over the world. And no, Viable Ninja is right. He was not the first person to talk about Agenda 21. I never said that he was. I said that this is something of David Icke's that I can direct you to that I think is 100% good shit. And a lot more representative of what he's on about than the alien shit. Because in all the stuff of his that I watched, he's like 5 or 10% of the time talking about the fucking the crazy alien Sumerian connection, and you know
that's what gets brought up. Fair enough.
When people think of Alex Jones, they think of Sandy Hook, don't they? They forget the fact that he's been around for 20 years doing a lot of different things and been speaking the truth about a lot of other different matters. You tar and feather a person with a particular brush when you want them discredited.
I was just saying, it's fucking... Is it not fair to say that when the guy gets to, well, why is all of this happening? Well, it's because they're shape-shifting reptiles or some shit. And people are probably going to... They're gonna remember that bit.
Yeah, it sticks out.
It does, doesn't it? Just a little. When the guy explains reptiles are running the world, people remember that bit. A lot.
Yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be what they bring up, surely. The alien stuff. Well, yeah, they're gonna bring that up. I didn't even know about that. So it's alien reptiles.
He thinks that they're interdimensional shapeshift. He thinks that some people with inside of power institutions today, people like the Bushes, are shape-shifting hybrid aliens, remnants of a genetically altered segment of the human population. And the people that augmented them, this alien race, are capable of interdimensional space travel.
That's a hell of a thought.
Yeah, well, shit
I
like
can
that
see why
happens
that
when
sticks out.
shit like that happens when you buy into the whole ancient aliens gimmick.
No, I get that. But you gotta understand, that's gonna stick out. Right?
Yeah, well, he says a lot of things about the royal family.
The
That's where he
royals.
loses me. But before then, he says a lot of the truth. A lot of things people don't know about how the Windsors are actually part of this Germanic bloodline, the Saxe-Coburg-Gotha bloodline, and for centuries they've been guarding this bloodline, and this bloodline has touched the biggest seats of power in every single monarchy and kingship of every large vassal state for the past 500 years.
Well,
And then he adds that shit cherry on top of the cake, that aliens.
Jesus. Here's a question. Do you think he throws that in there to throw off the scent? Or do you think he puts that in there because he believes it?
I think he's crazy and he believes it.
I saw a few theories in the chat that admit maybe he's just saying, but you think he legitimately believes reptiles run the world? Reptiles that look like Star Wars characters.
I've seen him give lectures and talks on ancient technology, on the Sumerians, on origins of the Nephilim.
Origins of the Nephilim.
And he 100% believes it.
It's getting real Eddie Bravo. Okay, hold on. You could tie this back around, because isn't this disease coming from snakes?
Bats, apparently. I mean, I've heard that snakes can be carriers, but I thought the progenitor of the disease was bats. Or so we're led to believe.
Or so we're Jesus.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, if it's a bit of both. It was fucking developed in a lab. They fucking infested a population of bats with it and then waited for humans to fucking eat it so that it would have a visibly traced line of where it came from.
I'm trying.
Actually, Ninja, I do. I'm not saying that I don't think the Ninja asked me, don't I believe the Bible is correct? Actually, yeah, for the most part, for at least 70% of it, 80% of it. Yeah, I do, and I do think that the Nephilim were a thing.
But
I don't think they were alien.
Something got 80. Why didn't it get 80? I don't know. Long story. Phantoma Spirit Listen, what do you think about Ryan Dawson Coogee? And by the way, they are called truthers. Apparently, this is a group, and they're called truthers.
Yeah, truth is.
I thought that was specific to one specific thing, but okay, truther is a thing.
Ryan Dawson, I don't know anything about him. I've heard the name, but I don't know him. Sorry to disappoint. But
you,
as a woman, you should be used to being disappointed by men.
wow, you're assuming it's a chick, and you're going in on them. That was a bold strategy. That was a bold fucking strategy, man.
I'm not assuming anything. And
Seems
I
like you
wasn't
were
going
assuming.
in on it.
That's fucked up. It's fine. It's fine. Here's another question. It's probably like the last one on like which of these conspiracy people you like, because I don't know, it's weird to me. What do you think of Eddie Bravo? Do you think he's full of shit? Or do you think that most of the shit he's talking about is not crazy?
I understand Eddie Bravo. I don't agree with everything that he says, but I understand him and how he got to where he is. Eddie Bravo, his whole thing.
Phantom Spirit said, "How dare you?"
You left out
See?
the last bit.
What was the last bit? It was some symbol. I couldn't see it. It's fucking white on white. What was it? What was the last
How
bit?
absolutely dare me. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, Eddie Bravo. There is provably a lot of bullshit around NASA. And
Kubrick directed the moon landing.
Are you doing it? Are you doing it?
She did it.
Kubrick directed the moon landing.
Stop
This is
that.
your subconscious. This is your subconscious speaking.
You're trying to get him to say it, aren't you?
Streamlabs. This is your conscience, by the way. Hi.
Hi, conscience.
He ignores you a lot.
No,
Conscience
I
smells
don't.
funny.
Only when those dirty girls want me to look
What?
at them on the internet. But every other time, I listen to you.
He's lying.
I try.
Blossom, have you ever heard of the conspiracy that the world is ran by shape-shifting reptiles?
Oh my god, yes, I actually have.
Oh. Well, damn.
Yeah, there's I've seen a couple articles throughout the year of people speculating who might actually be part of this reptilian organization, if you will.
Organization, she says.
Collection.
Phantoma Spirit said it was a kiss.
Bloodline.
I'm assuming they're talking about the symbol thing that I couldn't see. They said it was
Yeah,
a
it
kiss.
was,
Apparently, somebody
it was,
likes you, Akujin. Somebody likes
I
you.
like
Maybe.
Akujin.
You're lying.
Akujin's my, what do you call it? Partner in
Fam.
crime. Oh,
Partner.
that.
Just that.
Vaccines are flat, and the Earth causes autism. Accurate.
What?
Vaccines are flat and the earth causes autism.
What?
Oh my god.
That is the words of a crucial bunny, not me.
Okay, do I have to say it? Wait, do I have to say it slowly?
No.
Okay.
God.
Blossom,
Hannibal,
you need to meme that.
Mm.
You're the one with the degree.
Mm.
Excuse
I'm
me, are you
entrusting it to
grading
you.
my homework? Shut
Sugar's
the
gonna
fuck up.
sue her.
Oh my god.
I was giving you a compliment.
I'm
I was
sorry.
complimenting you on your
This
memology
fucking-
I'm
skills.
sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
You're not sorry.
I am a little bit.
No. No,
This is
Akujin's the
Blossom's
writer.
conscience. She's sorry.
she doesn't have. No, she's not.
I am. Tonka.
I don't buy it.
Oh, God.
Tonka, sir.
I don't buy it. So
He's
Blossom,
not buying what I'm selling.
no, I'm not. Blossom, do you believe the world's ran by reptilian shapeshifters?
He's afraid he's gonna get a bag of cats if he
No,
does.
I don't believe that. I don't think that
Why?
it's that complex. I think
Why?
that well, here's why I think that. This whole fucking time.
That band camp.
Well, I'm just fucking talking. Anyway, fuck, you guys are weird. Christ. Fuck, can I get some professionals on the show, please? Fucking Christ, thank you. Okay.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I forgot
Wow.
the question. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yep, it's gone. It's gone. You see the screen? That's my brain right now. All the thoughts are just not
You
the
fucking
thoughts,
serious?
but the OUGHTS, not the OTS thoughts with the G.
Okay.
They're flying, and it's kind of like badminton.
We'll try round 3. Do you think
This isn't
that the
live.
planet is ran by reptilian shapeshifters?
Yeah.
Why-
So
or why
I
not?
don't think that. No.
Okay, you don't think that. We've
That is not
gotten
a
this
thought
far
that I
before.
have.
It's not a thought yet. Now, why? Why don't you think that?
I don't think that the Earth is that complex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why I think that.
There's nothing.
Well, to elaborate on that thought, it's because I remember now. This one time I was really stoned and I watched Cosmos, right? And it just fucking stuck with me. The way that guy explained the universe and how small and insignificant we really are. It's really not that. Like, think of the universe as like maybe like a web or something, like a spider web. Like, there's so many different planets and different galaxies. Like, it's literally infinite, and we're so tiny compared to all of that stuff. So why would our one specific planet be run by shape-shifting reptilian hybrid human creatures? That's just probably not likely. Yes, Crucial Bunny. I am past Boulder. I'm on a mountain. And that's why I think that. So
That's all I have to say about that.
Jenny.
I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
Let's go, champ. Mad Wonka, I'm gonna send a picture of you what it is. Did that come out right? I'm gonna send you a picture of what it is. That's what I meant to say. If I didn't say that, that's what I meant to say.
Is that
Shut up! I have an erection.
so?
Everybody shut up. I have an erection.
You can do a cover of that song soon.
Oh, whoop. I forgot I was on like push to talk and like control operates the mic, so sorry, my bad.
Really?
Wait, hold on. So
You
she
were
meant to
singing that
mute,
piece.
and she was going to sing.
To herself.
She was singing that to herself.
It's catchy, I can't help it. Everybody.
She wants to catch that erection.
Okay, Mad Wonka, check my 420 Blaze It
What?
story. It's gonna be in there, okay?
What?
She's
So,
speaking
Tonka,
code.
do you think the world is run by shape-shifting reptilian disaster creatures or whatever they are?
No, no, I don't think that. No,
Wow.
it just doesn't seem likely.
Yeah, see, that's where I'm at too, you know? Like, I don't know. It doesn't really seem likely. That's probably what I should have just said originally. I'm sorry.
This story about getting stoned and watching Cosmos was a hell of an explanation.
It's just kind of like when you go down like a water slide, like the gravity and is that who I?
She
Oh,
took
it's
the scenic
Alex.
route.
Okay, I thought maybe it was a killing joke to come on and yell at me, but this is better because I don't want to get yelled at. Hey, Alex.
This is better? Don't tell
Yeah.
him you said that.
I'm sure he'll understand what I mean. We have a connection, you know?
Okay.
Alex, do you think that
Also,
the planet's ran by
yes.
shape-shifting reptiles? And do you think that the Chinese disease that has been going around is genetically engineered? Do you think it's that?
No to the first question.
No, to the first, okay.
I don't know about the second one. That sounds a little. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I mean, it depends on if Umbrella is involved.
One of the kickers to that shit was, if I remember right, the fucking thing was spreading before it was supposed to be spreading. Like, before people are even showing symptoms, it's already spread to somebody else and shit like that. And that's supposed to be impossible, from what I've heard. I could have that wrong. I may have read it wrong.
That is not true. There are a lot of diseases that can be transmissible before you show symptoms.
Okay. Good.
Like
I don't know if this is something that's exclusive to viruses, though. So I don't know. You'd have to give me a minute. I have to go back and find that shit. But if that's something that's happening where people are spreading it before they even know, I don't know. Could be a thing.
How come you sound so smart? I don't get it.
How come what sounds so smart?
You.
How do I say? What are you talking about?
Literally everybody other than me. Like, oh my god.
Everybody other than you sounds smart.
Right now, at least.
Aren't you going to college for memes?
I don't like that fucking tone. Honestly.
I thought it was a smart tone.
Fly the hell out of here with that attitude. Like,
Get the fuck out of here with.
You're probably smarter than me, Blossom. I mean,
spawn your little wings and fly. An erection.
you should get that checked out. I don't think that's normal.
Yeah. It's not.
It's not. That's.
So, Alex, what's your opinion on this virus, like, shenanigans?
This virus
5 million
shenanigans.
people left a city with it. That's pretty fucking insane to me. Like, before, like, that wasn't even like an I mean, it was an evacuation, but they didn't evacuate those 5 million people. Those 5 million people just fucking left. They were just like, nah, fam. I'm not sticking around for this shit. That's crazy.
Well, this is
5 million people leaving someplace? That's insane.
Well, that's because China has such a large population and they've gone through shit like this before. They remember SARS, they remember swine flu, they remember the avian influenza. They know what shit is like.
That's just an insane number of anything to me. The idea that 5 million people got up and were like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. I ain't dealing with this.
like I said, they remember what happened last time, and they start masking up straight away. I mean, they follow protocols better than what we do. We just have a lower population density, better medical technology, and a better ability to isolate the sick.
I actually had not looked into the whole virus thing until literally today. I want to say maybe like 6 hours ago. Like I had been hearing about the virus for like days and didn't know anything about what people were talking about. So I finally looked into it and I was like, "Oh, this is a thing. This is a thing that's been going on, huh? Okay, that's crazy. This is that thing that's been trending on Twitter. This is kind of a big deal."
It's a really good take.
Yeah, isn't it?
Just, yep. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck was that?
It was me. Why?
Oh, okay.
We thought it was somebody
Can
important.
we get like a round of applause, like sound clip or something for like our new guests, Fowl and Alex? No, like a sound clip. Come on, Akujin, use your soundboard. Come on.
Yeah. There's a lot of screamers in the audience. I like that.
Yeah.
See, I don't like a polite crowd that just claps. I like it when people are like fucking yelling. It's the right kind of crowd.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, fuck yeah! You gotta get those in there.
Somebody said the bird flu has arrived. Oof.
I don't know. What do you think, Val? You think this thing's man-made?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. There was a thing with the Canadian lab. I'm sure you guys have gone over already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is a little
Canadians
bit
start
weird.
this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Who
No,
else?
it may be unrelated. They're just talking about bringing it up in conjunction, though. A year ago, some Chinese spies got caught stealing viruses from a high-security Canadian lab.
And they worked in Wuhan, so a little weird.
For real?
Yeah.
The thing is, though, that happened a year ago.
There's 2 biolabs in Wuhan.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I've just upgraded my theory. I now think this is 100% man-made. The odds, 2 biolabs in the fucking province that this shit originated in.
I mean, it could just be one they're studying to try to figure out how to cure it, but fucked up and release it to everybody. Or it could just be coincidence. Happy coincidence.
I think there was absolutely some sort of human effort involved. I was willing to call maybe before, like, what are the odds? I mean, if you find that there is, like, a massive spill out all over the streets, everywhere, of Big Macs, and it just so happens that it occurred right out front of a McDonald's, do you think that that's going to be related? Do you think
My
maybe the
sources
Big Macs
say
came from
yes.
McDonald's?
Well, I mean, Big Macs don't occur naturally in nature, so
Holy
yeah.
shit, they
That
don't?
attitude.
You don't have a Big Mac tree?
Well, we don't have those in the U.S.
Well, we used to before the bushfires.
Oh.
You'd think, looking at us, we all had Big Mac trees, but no, not the case. They're still working on the technology.
We'll get it. We'll get it one day, bud. Big Mac trees are on the way. Not a big deal. We'll carry him on Mack trucks. Okay.
What really
like-
fucked with me was the CNN thing. Did anybody see that I posted that?
What was the CNN thing?
Well, that was on their Twitter feed and on their news feed. There's the reporters talking about how they just got out of Wuhan in time before the lockdown,
Lock them down.
and they were showing like the footage of everyone getting on the trains, and there's like more people than you could count. I'll put it that way, just scrambling to get out of there. And I'm just like, but if you're gonna let them all leave, what's the point of locking it down then? You just let them out there. You can't say that not one of them is sick.
You know they are.
They probably all are, especially CNN. Those reporters, they're dirty.
Unless they were given the vaccine.
They were, probably dining on. They probably came there for the bat soup and then stayed for the reporting.
So you know the bat soup theory.
Yeah, that's one of the popular ones, I guess, or one of the many.
Okay.
It's weird. I don't know.
You're aware of the bat soup theory.
It's not even like they take bat meat. It's just like a bat, and they just dunk it in the soup.
Here's the thing.
Oh, bat flavored water. Lip
He's
biscuit star.
It's awful. Do you think it was bioengineered?
I couldn't really say for sure. I know of people that are like thinking there's a grander conspiracy that somebody like did this as like a terrorist act. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm not really sold on that yet. But that still doesn't mean that they didn't bring it into that lab to study it, and then sometimes things get loose.
Do you think that it's possible that we're actually in the plot of the movie Contagion?
What?
Have you seen the movie Contagion?
No. What? What is why?
That
What
would
is that plot?
explain a couple of
What's the plot? What's going on?
You should see
Well,
that
it's
movie
this
so you
movie
know
where
how
Gwyneth-
life ends.
It's this movie where Gwyneth Paltrow goes to
Oh.
China and gets sick and brings it back to the US and everyone like fucking dies.
Mm.
It's called Contagion.
We
You've
gotta
never
stop.
seen it?
We
It's
gotta lock
actually
up-
No.
It's actually a very, very good movie and a very accurate representation of how some sort of rogue virus could wipe out a large portion of the modern
Oh
world.
my god, let's watch it. Movie night.
Can we get somebody on locking up Gwyneth Paltrow just in case?
Yeah, can she be confined for the
Stop
next couple
selling her
weeks?
vagina perfume.
Don't,
Dude, have you seen her
could-
selling goop? She sells goop.
Maybe that's
What?
what started the outbreak.
I'm not joking.
What's goop?
That's just what she calls it. It's just goop. I forget exactly what it is, but it's called goop. I'll look it up so I'll show this to you
No.
for real.
I want to see it. So, about that movie night, and who's down?
Yeah, I'm down.
We watching Contagion? Fuck yeah! Me and Akujin. Who else?
I'm a little
Tonka.
grossed out right now.
But did Fowl say yes? I couldn't hear
think
him.
I'm a little too grossed out right now. Be thinking about goop the whole time.
Be glad you weren't here earlier.
Wait till you hear about the pussy magnets. of
No!
the earthworms.
Magnets.
Maggots.
I heard magnet.
I may have said magnet.
Oh, it's easy to find. It's on goop.com. There we go.
It's not hard to find.
There.
It's sold out.
I don't understand like that fragrance is marketable. Like maybe as like a funny bachelorette gift, but not to have something like burning while you're eating dinner. Or eating dinner.
Eating dinner.
See, I'm gonna have to go with Joseph Diaz here. I just stuck to the JonTron video. That's pretty much what I got out of it. JonTron did a video about Gwyneth Paltrow's goop. It's just some fucking weird thing she sells. Like it's like snake oil, some bullshit.
Supposed to cure you of something?
I
What
thought
does it do?
Goop was her
It's-
website.
No, she actually sells stuff from there. It's like she sells the goop. She sells the fucking goop.
You mean she didn't end up becoming a flight attendant like in that movie View from the Top?
She does like some
she
weird
married
cult
Mark
shit too.
Ruffalo?
Like she's like she has like a building, and you can go there. and
Stark
it's like
Tower?
a religion.
Tonka! She owns a
Stop, Cal.
building. She's flexing with her
I'm
building.
not no, I'm not fucking with you. It's like a weird cult in there.
A weird cult in the building.
Why
Do you
does she
think
have a
that
cult,
It's
Alex? What is
ship-shaping reptilian hybrids?
ship-shaping? Ship-shaping! What the fuck is ship-shaping?
It's one step away from shit-shaping, which is way worse. You don't want to
Look.
see it get the shit-shaping.
Listen,
Ship-shaping.
you guys know what I meant. I don't understand why you have to fucking just throw me out like that. Like I'm stale bread.
Marino's here for the shaping.
Oh, it's Marino. Hi.
Ship-shaping.
The shape-tuning.
You got what was shapeshift?
You still trying to say that word?
Gonna go have to
Shape-shifting?
move on from this.
From the ship-shaping. Shit-shaping. Like sculpture. Wow. It's like that scene in Ghost would have been totally different.
Oh, it's full of worms.
Ah.
Oh, you're so wet.
I listen to him.
He's so proud of himself.
Fuck you, Grant Eastwood.
What is ship up or shape out? Oh, that's good. Ship up or shape out. Fuck out of here. Billy's saying I could kill them both and just start from scratch, and that's
I'm ready.
yeah. And Marino says keep things ship-shaped, guys. Ship-shaped.
I'm sorry.
Ship-shaped. So what would be the properties of a ship-shaped?
Can I phone a friend or something?
Can you phone a friend? It was. Well, no, it's. I mean,
Can we talk about
shapeshifter
Grammys?
is.
Actually,
Oh, you're-
yeah. All right, go on, Blossom. Phone a friend. Go on.
Fuck, I picked the wrong lifeline. Can we anybody to call?
She's serious. She.
Pretty
No,
depressing.
it's fucking terrible. He's like, can I phone a friend?
I'm
Wait,
pretty sure.
I
Wait, can
has
I
no
call Ninja?
friend.
I'm pretty sure he'd answer.
no. No, you've already.
I can't.
I mean,
Oh,
if I can't, maybe. I guess.
maybe. I guess.
Jorgamon said, "Now that's a fucking called bluff." It was. Acton called the shit out of your bluff.
Look, Miss
He's like, no,
Snappers is
fuck this.
helping
Let her call.
me. She said shape, clean, tidy, very immaculate. It's a naval and military term. See, I know military terms, specifically in the naval branch. I'm not dumb. I'm smart. It's fine.
By the way, Jessica didn't even know we were live. Like, she was sending me a message. Like, I got a message from Jessica a minute ago. She's just talking. Didn't even know we were live.
I didn't either, but
Jessica doesn't even listen to anything we say.
No, I
You and Fowl need to-
Blossom's tweet.
No, I was gonna say, Jessica and Fowl need to form a show called the "We Don't Fucking Talk to Anybody" fucking gimmick. Fucking.
yeah.
I found a CM Punk lighter in a gas station, by the way. I bought a lot of those, and I still have a lot of them around. Like, as soon as I saw that CM Punk had a lighter, I was like, I'm buying all these.
You know
Your
what's a
entire
shame?
stock.
He came back to the WWE, sort of, kind of, but not really. And
He
he's not
didn't.
gonna.
He came to Fox. He didn't come to WWE.
He's not gonna get his own ice cream sandwich. They actually brought them back this year.
Was it really a
You
shame?
for real.
Yeah, they're bringing them back.
Yeah.
It better be the right ingredients. I remember what they taste like.
So do I.
Oh, let's see. That's that reminiscent moment right there. That's that
I
thing.
guarantee you the flavors change. It's now going to taste like failure.
I don't want it to taste like failure.
I wasn't meaning.
Why do we have him around? Why did he do this?
I didn't mean the person.
Yeah,
God.
I didn't mean anything else you said tonight.
Blossom's trying to kick Krubu out.
He can't have that shit in the chat.
Shift
He
shape.
knows I'm not trying to say it.
Oh no. Say it.
Shift shaped scoundrels stealthily.
Oh, Alex, don't help her. Fuck that.
silicon
Alex.
semiconductor.
Alex,
You
shut
know what?
the fuck up.
You're an asshole, Alex.
Wow, I like what he said. That's me.
No.
What just happened was me.
No.
Alex, why would you do that?
Unacceptable.
Awesome.
Boo this man.
Get out.
Son of a bitch.
Thank you for white knighting for me, Alex.
You can't help it.
That's I'm a white knight.
Piece of shit.
You can't help it.
Fucking worst.
I'm a fucking white knight, man.
Oh yeah, they're the whitest tonight, man.
Yeah, we've seen you. You're pretty white.
I'm very white.
She made it about skin
I'm a
color.
white
Okay.
knight in shining armor.
The shiniest of armor, right? The shiniest of armor.
It's a Power Rangers costume.
Now Blossom's not even gonna read the thing.
Nope, because Alex ruined it.
Apparently, Alex got it wrong though. Not savaging, scavenging.
No, I said it right.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right.
She's went over it several times. It won't be as funny, but go ahead.
All
missed
right, I
it.
did it. Oh, whoops.
Lies!
To talk wasn't on. Looks
This
like you guys didn't hear me completely get it right and not stumble whatsoever.
motherfucker.
She cheated.
Oops.
And
No, you don't get to. Cheater.
shift-shaped scoundrels stealthily scavenging. So. I don't know what that word is. Super. Floofus? Silicon semiconductors.
She crapped out halfway through the sentence.
Superfluous?
Yeah, it fucked up, it broke. It's fine. You got 4 words in before just everything, the bottom fell out.
Alex, if I can give you just one bit of advice. The sleeves, you probably need them on your suit of armor.
Oh.
Don't take them
No.
off.
I'm
They're
telling
protecting
you,
your
it's a
arms.
fucking Power Rangers costume.
These are guns right here. These guns are all the protection I need.
I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell if that was a babyface move or not. I can't tell. Maybe you should consider a sleeveless suit of armor, Alex. That's a hell of a look, right?
Yeah, has anybody done that before?
I don't
You'd
know.
be the first.
I mean, if they didn't have arms, probably.
Lucky the no armed knight.
Suit of armor with no sleeves, they say key.
Doesn't even have like chainmail underneath. Just
Sure.
literally no protection at all on the arms.
Well, you got those guns to protect you.
Hell yeah.
Just bounce off. Pow pow.
Bounces right off.
Be the originator. Is that what you want to go for? You want to be the originator?
That's right.
The suit of armor with no sleeves originator. That's gonna be you.
That's what I'm gonna do, yeah.
Okay.
If I ever go to like one of those, which I never will, because those are gay. But if I ever go to one of those, what do they call them? Oh, LARP. Yeah, the live action, role play. I'm just not gonna wear the sleeves. They're gonna be mad at me because you're supposed to dress right. But I'm gonna be like, no, this is my character, guys. You gotta roll with it.
You gotta respect it.
Yeah, it's who I am.
Maybe you can
God.
wear it for your first title defense.
He made it a lot worse with the going to the fucking LARP. He didn't even say Renaissance Fair. Like he made sure that you knew. I'm gonna go to the LARP.
You gotta go to the LARP, man. They gotta
Jesus.
respect my character, my fucking
Sleeveless knight.
Yeah, my sleeveless knight. They're gonna be throwing their little.
You're gonna be
lightning
covered in
bolts.
like milk jugs.
You're gonna be throwing my lightning bolts. And
Yeah,
I'm
you're gonna
be
cover
like,
yourself
no.
in milk jugs to be the White Knight. And I don't know if this is good.
That is going by what Jessica's saying, I would be LARPing as a LARPer because I wouldn't even begin to know how that works.
Yeah, they don't even say go to the LARP. That's not even what
They don't say go to the LARP. Fucking Fowl
Nobody's ever
sounded
said that.
pissed.
I would be out of place at a LARP. I wouldn't even know how to do it. I just walk up with my no sleeves on and be like, "How do you do, fellow LARPers?"
How are you, fellow LARPers? That's
Am I in the right place?
would you have some lightning bolts in a bag? No answer.
I
He
would
doesn't
if
know.
I could.
Oh, you would if you could?
If I could have
Oh.
lightning bolts in a bag, I don't know how you'd pull them out without zapping yourself, but
Well, what the fuck is
pretty
stopping
cool.
you from putting a little poster board lightning bolt in your fucking pocket?
oh, I thought we were talking about real.
He wants the real lightning. Like
Well, no,
Zeus.
motherfucker, you can't really have no, I'm talking about like a little goofy motherfucker with lightning bolt poster board in his fucking bag.
So you can't even LARP properly. Tonka's
What?
having to explain it to you.
Yeah, Tonka's the expert on LARPing. He knows all about it.
I don't know much about it other than I've seen that. Like they have little bags with little funny lightning bolts. I think you're
Well-
one of the ones who showed it to me. This is what I'm saying. Like a little. Is that what they throw?
What do you mean you don't know how to LARP? Out of you and Alex, already, he's dead because he got electrocuted, and you're alive. You're obviously the more successful LARPer.
I'm so
Lost me.
confused. It's fine. It's
Because
fine.
you wanted real electricity, Alex.
What if I just carry around like a gallon of water in one bag and like a toaster in the other? It'd be kind of the same thing, right?
Why not
Santa-
just a helium balloon? Rub it on your head. Zzz,
What?
lightning. You don't know how to create static electricity?
You know, do you?
Yes.
I do.
Oh,
You've never done that?
okay. No, fine. Go ahead. What does helium have to do with static electricity? What are you talking about?
You just get a balloon, you rub it on your head, and it creates
Oh.
static electricity, and then you discharge it when you touch something.
I didn't hear the part about the balloon. I thought you were just discharging static electricity with helium. I was like, no,
Yeah,
the
you
balloon.
can't do that.
no,
No,
probably
the,
can't do that.
the balloon was the necessary part.
The balloon is pretty integral to that whole thing. I thought thought you had like little electric guns with your fucking helium pumps.
No, it
Oh.
kind of falls apart without the balloon.
Gonna need the balloon. That's the big thing. Has there ever been like an evildoer who used static electricity? Because I imagine that's just like, ow.
I was gonna say there was a hero, but I think that was just his name, wasn't it? Static something.
I can't remember.
The DC guys.
I can't fucking remember. I feel like there is, but
I
he's
know,
not very useful.
Dr. Horrible's sidekick was moist because he sweats a lot.
What?
Moist? What?
Yeah, that was his
What?
name.
Yeah, there's
Look.
a DC Comics hero named Static. I'm assuming he just uses electricity and he prefers the name Static. I don't know.
How do you... Look, just be the Flash, put on wool socks, and go over carpet.
Put a
No,
little
no
socks.
Pusha Bunny. The shocker is a hand signal.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, very special hand signal.
You get
Jesus.
too into this.
He does enjoy a hand signal or two, it seems. It's his deal. It's on him. So turn into the Flash, put on a pair of socks. How much static electricity do you think one could build up that way, Akujin?
Oh, at least a 3 megaton yield.
Fucking what?
He's a nuclear bomb.
That's what I said. 3 megaton yield. What? What?
Well, it depends on how long he runs for, doesn't it?
I don't know. Oof. 3 megaton yield. I don't know where the fuck he pulled that from. I'm glad you did.
You asked me to put a number on it.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
If you'd
much-
like to put a number on it.
Oh no. Okay. So Ninja posted something that's breaking. And I don't know.
I think they need to turn that around.
Turn the plane around? Is that what you say? Send them back?
Let them not land.
Quick, somebody
Send 'em
get the
back.
Flash some socks.
You know,
Or shoot it down. Either way. I don't
hate to
care.
jump
Let it
on a
land in the fucking
bandwagon, but-
ocean.
I hate to jump on the bandwagon, but can we build a wall? Just keep them on the other side.
Oh, is it time?
Yeah, build the wall.
Is it time? Something's airborne and can kill us. Let's build a wall. God damn it. We always have
We
to be
need
10
to
steps
build a
behind.
great wall.
Yeah, keep that Chinese air out.
Really high wall that planes can't fly over.
Heyman has a good idea. Let him hang out in Alcatraz. Send him to Alcatraz.
I'm tired of this motherfucking virus and this motherfucking plane.
They got it from the bats or from the snakes or from the government.
I'm pretty sure our Air Force could take care of this. I think
Oh.
they could handle it.
You think we're just gonna shoot them down? Is that what you're
No.
going with?
I didn't say that specifically.
No, you didn't, but you did.
I'm just implying that maybe
Maybe they don't have to land. Is that what you? Maybe they don't have to land.
maybe some actions need to be taken.
Jesus.
They don't need to be specified what. But maybe they don't need.
Like, where should they land? And Alex was like, "Hold on, fam. We don't even have to cross that bridge."
Yeah, we don't need to specify what needs to happen exactly.
This is fine.
Yeah. Jesus.
Wait. I'm reading the story. This is fine. It's supposed to take off Wednesday from Wuhan, but it's going to end up in the Ontario airport. Sucks to be Canada.
Oh, it's going to
Hold
Canada.
Hold on.
Coming to LA.
Wait,
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Hold on. If it's going and it's supposed to be on Wednesday, tell them to
Ontario,
turn the fuck around.
It's Ontario, California. That makes more sense. God damn
Tell
it.
them to turn the fuck around.
Yeah, look, these guys are going straight into quarantine. These aren't the guys that are going to bring this shit to the States uncontrolled. It's more likely to come through that Philly student or somebody like that.
I just want to understand, like, what does even the word lockdown mean now? They've been on lockdown for like a day and a half now, and they're planning on flying somebody out Wednesday.
Well, this is different. They're consulate members. The lockdown is for normal people. The serfs.
This is how this shit gets out of hand.
This is not how this shit gets out of hand.
We know that something's happening, and we're still letting motherfuckers bebop all around the fucking globe. Yeah, this is how shit gets out of hand.
No, you can easily put this group into quarantine. The way the shit gets out of hand is the people you don't know about.
I don't know. I feel like more have gotten around and done. If these people are just leaving and they're still letting them leave on Wednesday, all this other shit, goddamn, fuck it. And then, Alex is all over there like, I mean, this doesn't have to be a problem.
Doesn't.
Space Defense Force.
He's like,
Just
I mean,
saying.
we could. He ain't saying, but he's saying. Just slingshot that birdie out of the sky. It don't have to be a big deal. I mean, we make it a big deal, but it don't have to be a big deal. It's only a little murder.
Haven't you said?
Look. Nobody's
Listen.
saying anything about murder. Nobody's saying that. Just don't even think about it. Okay?
Jessica's like, I didn't see a plane. What plane? Where was the plane?
What the fuck are you talking about? There was no plane at all. Never even
It's fake news.
Shit.
Heyman said it's a mini murder. True story, by the way. If we do more of these night things, Heyman has to come on to film them. Like, isn't he the reason that the show got taken down? Like, we can throw responsibility off on him. It was the first show he had ever got on. It's the one that got us kicked off the channel, right?
Accurate.
Yeah, it was him. So everybody, just so you know, it was Heyman Nice Shot that got us kicked off of the old channel.
We repeat,
It was
hey
him.
man, nice shot.
And it was Heyman Nice Shot. And he is known by many names. He is the Ops Master. He has been, isn't he the one who, Broski fucking finger pointed that sumbitch. He is running Ops.
He helped Broski with Kevin.
Yeah, he's the one. And, yeah. So, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful around that guy. but we may have him on a few shows. I'll keep him at a safe distance. And for all we know, he could be, and like he's so deep into ops and shit that he could know a lot more about this virus than we know, and we could be in trouble, guys.
He probably handed it off to the Chinese person who tried to smuggle it in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And
He could be the one.
He approved this flight to land.
So we do more of these like evening things. We'll bother the shit out of him and get him to come on these. Do that shit. Also, do you think we should just stop talking to China? Like, should America just not be friends with China now, please? They seem like bad friends.
Unfriend them?
Yeah, they don't seem like good friends.
I think that they should remain friends.
I don't want to be friends with China anymore. I don't like them.
I don't think we ever were.
Then
Yeah,
let's stop.
I don't think we were friends.
They're
I
that
Then
think
let's
we
stop
were
hanging out.
China
mutual
is this...
business partners.
Yeah, well, let's stop hanging out.
All right.
Let's stop working there. Let's stop hanging out. Why do we gotta be around? Why we gotta be around them?
Don't ever speak to me or my USA. Or...
Yeah, don't speak to me or my freedom ever again. Fuck you. I'm serious. What the fuck? We need to stop hanging out with them.
Well, to be fair, I mean,
Bad
there's
crowd.
a lot of like kerfuffle about the Russians. But
Kerfuffle.
when was the last
said-
time?
He said fucking kerfuffle.
When was the
My
last?
grandmother says
I
kerfuffle.
know so much.
Like fucking Super Smash Brothers kerfuffle. Fuck yeah.
What?
Yeah. And when was the last time some horrific disease virus came out of Russia?
Don't you mean kerfuffle?
No, I mean disease or virus.
Oh.
Because that shit comes out of China all the time. But in the medias, there's this massive fanfare and hoopla and about Russia and they bots. Even though the sources that are tasked for tracking these people have been forced to admit that they may not be bots or Russians.
Are they Chinese?
No.
Okay.
They've been forced to admit that some of these accounts, which are apparently Russian bots, are in fact not bots. They're American citizens.
Jesus.
We can't have them influencing our election.
I know, right?
Hmm?
No, that they never
You
actually
need-
do that, so it's fine.
You need to stop these American citizens influencing the American election.
They've never done that. It's fine. There's like a system like electoral college and shit like that.
Mhm.
We just pretend to vote. It's fine.
Have you seen the thing about how the electoral college can be flipped on its head? Kind of be a big pain in the ass for people.
With just one meme.
Well, it's a video. It's a good video. It's a creator I actually watch. I don't know. I think everybody watches him, so I could probably mention him. Not a big deal. CGP Grey. Like, he's a big YouTuber. Makes interesting videos about, like, some fact-based shit. He's good shit. And, fuck, what was the video? I can't remember what it was called, but it was something about how the electoral college can be more or less weaponized against the government within, like, one election.
Yeah, you think?
Well, no, all they have to do is get enough signatures on a petition. And the electoral college is thrown out.
To be honest, maybe you need to get rid of the electoral college.
We should. I've heard the arguments towards keeping it, and I don't really care for
I
them
d-
much, but
Look, the Electoral College is a remnant of a system of fucking 100 years ago when information traveled pretty much by horseback and we didn't have any of the things that we have today. They're
I don't hate
obsolete.
What do you mean you don't hate it? All right, why don't you hate the Electoral College? Do you like it?
I don't hate it.
He doesn't hate it because they sided with Trump. And I like Trump. I don't think Hillary should have got in, but that doesn't change the problems.
No, I just feel like I don't even know how to put it. Like if you can represent like a part of a country, I'm gonna be terrible at saying this. I'm gonna be fucking
Seems
terrible.
like you might, yeah.
If
Yeah,
they removed the Electoral College, Democrats would always win.
I don't even know if that's how I'd put it.
That's how I'm putting it.
That's what you think.
I
yeah,
That's not
think
what
what
I think, it's
Ale-
what I know.
that's
what
the
Alex
problem.
is trying what Alex is trying to say is that if you remove the Electoral College, then all you have to do is pander to 5 states to gain the majority of the population's vote.
Well, also,
That's
And
sort
that-
of what
that's
I'm. That's sort
That's a
of
bad deal.
there's the problem that the actual problem with it is the rural areas, even though that I don't even know that really would be a thing. That's the reason for it, because they want them to have a vote and they're densely popular.
Yeah, I feel like there's a thing with the population of certain places, and certain states wouldn't even matter anymore because the population isn't big
There's
enough for
there's a
their
lot
vote
of
to
states
matter.
that don't matter.
You know, it's that election-wise, there are a lot of states that don't matter as it is.
And I feel like every state should
Even with the
hold
hold on, even with the Electoral College, I think if you get, I think the dominant 5 or 6 states, you're more or less you're in the clear, right?
Well, that's what Hillary thought.
Accurate. Well, that's popular vote wise. But if you're able to sweep the popular states with the Electoral College, more or less in good shape, right?
Yeah, but that's why Hillary blamed the Rust Belt, the white supremacist patriarchy of Middle America.
Did she
Because
ever say that? That doesn't sound like where
that
she...
is, I fucking telling you, that is exactly what she said when she blamed her election loss
I thought she
on
blamed.
American citizens.
Fair enough.
I thought she blamed it on the green.
I thought it would have been the Russia shit.
I can go find it if you need me to. But just to quickly address something, nephew Linus Wolf said Akujin is okay with New York, LA, and one other major city deciding every election. No, that's not what I said.
That's what would happen if you took away the Electoral College, dude.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of changes that I think should be made.
But
I don't believe in giving everyone the vote either.
everyone doesn't have the vote here.
You don't have the vote.
Yes, I do. I'm registered and everything.
Not under my system.
Well,
Woman.
you're Australian, not American, so...
Oh, that's only a little fucked up.
How do you guys vote? Oh, wait, you didn't vote last
Mmm.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Yeah, with money.
What?
Isn't that how you vote in America?
No,
Well, that's how you get votes in America.
usually.
My bad.
Well, yeah, campaigning ain't free, man.
There is hate in this combo.
Look, I think unrestrained democracy was a mistake.
Well, how's that working out for you with your $50 fine?
Yeah, obviously it's not,
Wow.
because that's not the system we have here.
Well, I mean, I don't get fined if I don't vote. Just saying.
He was being mean to you.
What?
And sometimes people want to be mean to Akujin. Get it out.
I'm gonna make it better, Akujin. Don't you worry.
Oh.
Just keep an eye on your DMs.
Oh.
Is that gonna be worms?
Wow!
Ew.
Everybody shut up! I have an erection!
Dude, you got this part fixed. It's the full clip.
I know, and you're the only one that's noticed. But
Everyone
thanks, Alex.
noticed.
Well, the
Wow.
one that kept bitching about it hasn't said shit.
And who was that?
It doesn't matter, she's cool.
Wow.
She sent me a funny meme.
She's what?
She sent me a funny meme.
She sent me one too.
She sent you a funny meme.
She probably sent Vamp the same one. I'm not sending it to you though, Tonka, that's gay.
I mean, I could.
Good.
Yes.
Good to know. Fucking hell. Okay. So everybody has erections. Did somebody wanted to do some kind of fucking movie bullshit tonight, right?
What?
Yeah, Contagion.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Oh god, it's so late.
No, it's late.
We're a nighttime show though now, I guess.
I'm going to bed after this shit's over. You kidding me?
Mhm.
Well, looks like it's just me, Tonka, and Akujin.
Tonka. Fucking people. All right. We can do that. Is anybody
fuck
else
yeah.
doing?
We watching Contagion.
I think I will try to come in during the evening because I can't be around in the mornings for another little minute. I may can tomorrow, but it's just not a thing I can do at the moment.
That suits me fine because
I have a
I
job
stopped.
interview tomorrow morning.
Somebody may hire you. I don't buy it,
Somebody might hire
but they might.
me. Guys, send. And look, one like, guys. One
Guys.
like,
Guys.
guys. One like is one prayer for Blossom. She's got a job interview tomorrow, guys, and she really wants to get it, guys.
I'm
you
so
putting
scared,
your-
bro.
One prayer for Blossom,
you-
guys. Make sure that you
are
like
you-
the stream, guys.
Don't
are you
don't try
putting
and
your
talk.
meme? I am trying to talk. Are you
Why?
putting your meme in your resume?
I already handed in my
She was
resume.
doing her Jaystation impression.
Oh.
I ruined it.
I don't know what Jaystation is.
Guys,
It's after the Icestation.
that was bad.
Mmm.
That was so bad.
Mmm.
Here's what I want you to do. Cut this. Okay,
Can't.
there you go.
Oh, did she mute him? Damn! Did she mute him? She surrendered
Banned.
him.
Okay.
Banned. It's fine.
She just banned him.
Okay.
I get banned.
No, he's not banned.
I can has unban.
Everybody's saying rest in peace to everybody at the. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks.
Rest in peace to what? Who's getting rest in peace? What happened?
Billy Senpai Wonder Emporium says, I feel sorry for everybody that works at the place that lost them interviewing for a job. Rest in peace to everyone.
Wow, that's harsh.
Oh yeah, I never said howdy.
Okay.
He did.
I did.
He did.
For
though.
you.
Well, kind of.
Thank you.
Yeah, Blossom, do one more howdy, just so
She said
he knows.
howdy.
He knows what
Howdy.
how she puts an L in fucking everything.
Say couch.
Coach.
Why is Alex stealing my gimmick?
Coach?
Are you trying out for the team, Blossom?
It's just my accent, guys.
Say
Guys.
pouch. Say pouch.
Oh.
Hold on. Jessica said Jaystation's story keeps getting worse, and I don't even know what the Jaystation story is. What is the
He
Jaystation?
faked his
What
girlfriend's
is it?
death and then did the 3 a.m. Ouija board thing.
What?
Well,
Okay.
now he's
No.
admitted
Okay.
that was fake.
Tonka,
And
listen to me.
What?
Okay?
Tonka.
Tonka.
What?
Guys,
I'm trying to catch
listen
you
to
guys up.
guys.
Haven't
So
you been
Jaystation is
watching
this YouTuber,
Oogie
guys.
Arms?
This is YouTuber guy. What?
You guys can't talk at the same time. It's rude.
I'm gonna ban everybody.
Am I streaming the movie in like this Discord?
As long
Let
as
me
you don't do it illegally, because
Oh
that's
my-
not allowed and it's
I
illegal.
think I have it on Amazon Prime.
Okay, that's loud. Because I'm gonna call the fucking police if you do any illegal.
Wow. Would you steal a car? Then why would you
Yeah,
steal
would you
a
steal
movie?
a fucking car?
That's
Did
right.
you download a car, motherfucker?
Alex out here snitching.
Aw, I snitch like a motherfucker.
Okay, so I can stream it from my Amazon Prime account, guys. Oh my god, I just said guys like unironically. Fuck.
It's become a tick.
Can we like?
Wait, I can't stream it because this is a different portion of the site. Sorry.
Oh
I'm
Jesus!
gonna have to find like a link or something.
Aw, shit. Now you're stealing.
What is a Jaystation?
YouTuber.
Wait,
Jaystation
I
is
gotta
in-
have
oh
their
my
footage.
Okay, everyone
Jesus
just shut
Christ,
the fuck
every-
up. Okay, go Blossom, go.
Jesus.
Okay, so Jaystation.
Wow, that was rude. She just told us all to shut the fuck up.
Go on, Blossom.
That little monkey. He's causing a kerfuffle up in
So I hope that explains exactly what a Jaystation is.
He's this like really controversial YouTuber that does like all the wrong things. Like when Mac Miller died, he did like a video of him like trying to contact him on an Ouija board, and his market is like to literal children, like ages 10 and under. And he recently made a video where he allegedly bought slaves off the deep web, and he recently said that his girlfriend died in a car accident, and he made a video about it. He made like 2 videos about it, I think, and then he made a 3rd video saying that he was going to contact her through an Ouija board, and it turns out that she is alive.
Yeah, and they deleted all those videos, and now there's one saying that she has a warrant out for his arrest.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I posted it. Yeah, it's in the evidence log.
How does that happen?
Ooh.
How does this happen? Okay.
Check in with Jaystation tomorrow to speak to Colby Bryant.
God. Okay.
Dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine the heat? The fucking
The
heat.
Miami Heat.
Oh, you're a fucking asshole. No, dude. That would be a heel move for the century. That's how you get real heat. That.
Get out of the job, pal.
All right, question. Do you guys think it's just he just does an entertainment channel, like he's telling his own story over there?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so why is like people can die in continuities, right?
No, Tonka, this is not that. This is really fucking cringy. And if you watch this guy, you would completely understand.
You
Well,
know how you feel, hold
I'm
on.
not saying I would like it.
Hold on, Tonka, you know how you feel about Mutahar? This guy is worse.
But I don't think Mutahar is like a bad
Ladies and
person.
gentlemen,
I think he says "ladies and gentlemen" way too fucking much.
I think if I clipped out all the times Jaystation said guys, I'd have a 10-minute video. From one video. That.
You might, and that's cool.
So, like, He's
Tune in
like
tomorrow
that.
on Evening Kumite to find out more about this.
Is everybody trying to push to turn it to the evening anyway? Is that what's happening?
Look,
What you
I gotta
said
go to bed
evening.
soon. Homie. Are we watching a movie or not?
Yeah.
We can, but I wonder, is everybody wanting it to be evening now?
You can.
Oh,
said
yeah, for
evening.
now.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
tonight it's in the evening. Obviously.
I don't mind either way.
Well, you
Fucking
said
commies.
it's gonna be a while before you can do the whole morning things.
Well, I said I might can tomorrow, but like I can't do it every day for a minute.
Yeah, so that's what's
It's
the
a
point of
fucking-
moving it back one day and
Yeah.
then like moving it back again.
Yeah,
I've stopped
that's a good
getting up
point.
I've stopped getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning on the off chance that today is the day that the show is going to happen. So it being in the evening kind of works out for me.
Cool.
I've been awake
you-
for the
you
right
wanted to
time anyway now for a long time, but didn't matter. You guys ruined my life.
Is there like a howdy version of good night?
A howdy
You
version.
say
of the
howdy no matter what. It doesn't fucking matter what
Adios.
time of day it is.
Yeah, it's like aloha.
It's like
Are you
aloha.
telling me to tell people to go to bed?
Well, at the end of the thing, yeah, you could do that instead of like howdy. 'Cause it's not the
Yeah, go to bed.
morning; it's night. You know, so it's like the nighttime version of howdy.
Go fuck yourself. There.
Wow.
Howdy, howdy.
Wow.
Howdy, howdy. That's not me. Howdy.
Wow.
Y'all have a good sleep now. How
He's
about that?
terrible.
You
Yeah.
fucking
Why don't you
terrible
just do
person.
it?
He's terrible.
Howdy.
As
I think I can stream it from Netflix.
Cool.
she says, she can maybe stir. Here's a question. What if somebody else do a morning show that I could listen to? Saying you guys could do
Because
that.
most of us are sitting around waiting for you in the mornings.
Well,
That's
sometimes
right.
I do a morning show, but
I know.
that like depends
I
on.
don't think he even watches.
Because
I mean, how do you not know about the Blossom Morning Show?
Because you're the
I
chatty
do, because you'll do
motherfucker
it
in
every
the group.
day. Oh, I'm the chatty motherfucker in the
Like,
group.
like, can you imagine me sitting there like carrying a whole show here?
I would watch
be
it.
like 90% dead air.
It would be Fowl talking about things, but never showing it to you and assuming you already know. The show. You do it for a fucking hour. The whole chat.
Can we just call the show Vague Recollections?
We're good.
You can have Vamp produce it, so nothing.
No,
ever
no,
gets put
no.
on
I ain't
screen.
touching this one. I ain't putting my name on this. I barely put my name on this.
Wow. This fucking guy. Okay. Who beat? That's a hell of a fucking reference if that was the soundboard.
It was.
Okay.
He's giggling.
He's like giggling to himself.
Just finish what what you were saying. Finish it.
Yes, I love those things.
My fucking god.
The loons.
It's a loon. Don't you mean alone? No, alone.
Yeah, the loon. I love it.
Y'all are so gay.
There's some. Okay. We're going to do a movie thing in a minute. So we're just going to go watch the movie. May come back again tomorrow in the evening, or it'll be tomorrow in the... I don't know which one. One of the two. We'll do that. But when we do, hopefully someone will have told me more about whatever the fuck is so awful about the Jaystation. And hopefully, maybe Alex's plan, the Air Force, just going ahead and handling our little airplane problem might go down.
Mm.
That could be okay. I'm good with more or less any updates.
Maybe you could outsource it to Iran.
Huh? Whoa. Whoa there.
Anyway,
You don't want to do business with Iran now. Jorgamon said what movie?
Contagion.
Contagion.
bye.
It's-
Everybody shut up! I have an erection.
He did it.